Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome start to their afternoon. Got brand new Dynamax Regirock around, which is pretty exciting. Going to be taking those down today for Max Monday, but give me a sec while the chat phone loads in. And we'll check this grunt, which I believe should be a Ghastly, I'm pretty sure. Fought it like 10 minutes ago. It's been sitting for a while. Okay, chat phone's coming in. Let me know, as always, when you guys can see me. There we go. What's up, Banzuki? Royce in the house, Callie. Banzuki says, let it begin. Mr. Mark. Callie says, how you doing? All right, here we go. Come on. It's not too shiny looking. Could be good, though. I actually have no idea on Ghastly. But yeah, if the intro maybe got cut off, I'll say it again. Dynamax Regirock around, which is kind of sick. I like the chocolate pebbles. And not even too bad, man. We'll take that. It's a little bit of everything going on here. There's Alakazam. There's some Reggies. You know, let's do a Reggie first and then the raids. Spike with the early gifty today. Thank you very much, man. That goes to Thiago. If you're in the house, please say thank you to the one, the only Spike. Really appreciate that, as always, man. And also, if you guys do want to hop in on Regirock, you can snipe on it. If you want an invite, you can let me know. These are 4 max, and also, for some reason, it's saying error on that one, so maybe it's broken, but try to snipe on in. Kamal, what's up? Catherine, good to see ya. Already got my first shiny from the 3rd raid. What, for Regirock? That's crazy. Yeah, I wonder if this one's broken, man. Did you guys see when I tried to send an invite before? Let me spam some other random ones. Yeah, that's not good. This is my last chance. Is there what for the, yeah, probably for the Wiglets, right? That's what you mean? Okay, hold on. Let me re-lobby this. Something is not... Lobby could not be found. Oh, the hour just flipped. That's why. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Dude, I was so confused. I was like, how is it not letting me in? It's because they flip on the hour. That makes more sense. And yeah, Dare, I hope we get some. Dude, someone just left. Okay, we have Floki and Yeet in here if we fail it. Not too sure why someone left. This lobby already looks like it's got some major glitches going on. And we did 1 or 2 of these yesterday. They're decently tanky for just being a straight up rock type. Should be okay to win, but I mean, like I said, if not, we'll just run it back. Because somebody either got kicked or left at the last second. Adam, what's up, man? Shiny Groudon on the first raid. Dang. Alexa, good to see ya. So cool, dude. I do add YouTube members, and if you don't want to be a member, we do have a Discord channel where you can add other people. Those are the 2 options we got. Lobby showed empty, says Banzuki. Dude, you got the glitch that I got. Okay, if we failed, this hop back in, but there's going to be a lot of these today. Yeah, there was something weird going on with that one for sure. Hope you have a good hunt today. Got my first Galarian Articuno. Nice, dude. You got him on the 2nd ball. He stayed in his home. I love to hear that. It's always so, like, nerve-wracking when they give you 2 or 3 throws and then they just end up running away. But when they end up catching, it's sweet, man. Congrats on that. I'm sad my best friend left. What do you mean? Like, left your house? I'm sure you'll see her again. Devo with the shiny luck. 80%. That's a good start to the day. Usually the early shiny luck is a little bit stinky, but we'll take 80%. And yeah, I'm not too sure how this battle is going to go with 3 of us in here. Like, obviously, any legendary, you usually want to have 4 people unless you're running mushrooms, which I don't think any of us are. Got a Shadow Hundo Joltik today. That's kind of cool. Man, I've been hunting the grunts into oblivion since the new update because they can all be shiny now, right? But I have not pulled any Shadow Hundos, of course, or any shiny Shadows, except for the ones that already exist. Like, the last one I got was a Dratini, which is cool, but that's not one of the new ones we're talking about. All right, Mark, enjoy your meal, man. Catch 7 fire types wasn't Zard. Oh, wait. Research Zard wasn't shiny. Oh, you did get a Zard, okay. I was going to say, I have one of those too right now, Callie, but finding fire types in this event is crazy hard. It might be done for some of you guys in the UK or Europe and stuff like that. I'm not too sure time zones-wise. We have it until 8 tonight, but finding fire types for the Sustainability Week is ridiculously hard because it's all grass types and water types and stuff. I'm still keeping mine, so I want to see a shiny Zard out of there one of these days. Alexa, thanks for the good luck. We're going to see. I don't know if we're going to beat this one or not, man. Like I said, that lobby messing up and showing people empty could have had the last laugh. Walk 24 miles for 0 shiny Toedscool. Dang. Well, they're biome specific, right? So you'd have to be walking in like a forest biome to even get spawns. Harry, what's up, man? Hope you had a good Monday as well, too. I mean, mine's midway through, but I know a lot of you guys in later time zones are pretty much in your evening by now. Hi-Bye says I get a Shiny Shadow Hundo Gligar. Wait, you get a Shadow Shundo Gligar? That's crazy, man. Congrats on that. Shadow Shundos are, I'm sure as you know, insanely rare. Galarian Zapdos my daily. My time activated Iceburn, he disappeared. Oh, you went in to put on Iceburn? Yeah, so usually, I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd ever risk that. You'd have to be, like, timing that very, very quickly to be able to activate Iceburn and get back to the bird. I'd probably just click him, man. Or you can run Iceburn with your daily incense. You just can't put on Dialga, but yeah, that's pretty, that's tricky. 39 souvenirs for the Shiny Diancie. Oh, it's 30, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I've been switching my buddies Kamal every day, like, to 20 different buddies, and I usually get, like, 3 or 4. It's just a pain. You have to have a buddy level 3 to get a souvenir, unless you're just walking a buddy level 3, I guess, the whole time. You could get some other ones, but yeah, I don't like the souvenir thing, man. It's super annoying. But yo, Hi-Bye, congrats on that. That's amazing. Are you going to evolve it, or are you going to keep it as the Gligar? I don't know what I would do with that. I kind of like the Gligar as is. But yeah, we had Floki in here, and I think we also had Yeet as well. Because it looks like we might not be successful this one. It's going to be enraged soon. Not even for trying to stay alive, it just looks like it's going to probably be enraged any second. And Stone Edge does a fair amount for a Steel type. I mean, that should be a resisted move. If we had 4, it'd be no problem. It's just because the lobby had some shenanigans. Yeah, he's cooking us now. He's just spamming off moves. We made Reggie Angie. Hey, what's up, Tony? Keeping it until... Oh, you're going to evolve it, really? Got Ducky in the house that says hello. What's up, Ducky? The Duckster. Have you taken down any Regitos yet? Because I think I only did 2 of these with you guys yesterday. I was going to do some remotes last night, and then I was like, nah, I might as well just do them on stream, man. If I get like a Shundo or a Shiny or something like that, I want to have it on stream. Joseph, what's up, man? But this one is looking like it's going to be a very slim fail, just because the lobby messed up. Looks to be like they're on hour-long timers. So I think I started lobbying it before the hour flipped, so it showed me and Banzuki empty lobbies, even though it wasn't. And that's what happened, I think. There's a small chance, if we can max again... If we can max again with at least 2 of us alive, maybe? Ooh, Machamp's getting targeted. That doesn't look good. Yeah, it's gonna be close, man. Even if we had mushrooms on... Just the solo doggo left. Can he get enough awoos in? It's been a busy day for me, says Ducky. Saved my particles for the thick boys this weekend, Royce. Yeah, man, I mean, that's... The G-Maxes are a much smarter use of your particles for sure. For me, like anything that's new that comes out, I always have to chase them down, but if you have to pick between doing either Dynamax Regirocks or doing Gigantamax on the weekend, go with the G-Max. Like, Pace, what's up, man? So, if you actually use the moves, I'm going to do them now as a last-ditch effort, but it charges the max meter faster from not using charge moves. So if you're seeing that I wasn't using those before, that's why. Does that one hit? Ooh. Dude, come on. Give me a bubble. We need a bubble like now. Is there any way we can do this, man? Kylie, what's up? How's your day going? Thomas has got a free remote pass. Thinking about saving for G-Max. Yeah, so you do have to use, to remote them, obviously a remote pass, but particles as well. They're kind of expensive to do remote raids for these things. Oh man, I think this is still going to be a slim loss. I'm going to try to spam off Behemoth Blades. Yo, I think we're still going to lose. I have to pretty much get off moves without it hitting us. Yeah, I'm thinking... Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Zapcan is going to KO. That is sad. Okay, so Floki and Yeet, make sure you hop back in again. It should be the same one. Shouldn't take your pass or anything. It was a glitch in the lobby. For anyone that joined in late, we pretty much had a lobby that kicked Banzuki at the last second, so it looked like it was empty. So, G-Max in the weekend spike. We'll be on the weekend, so make sure we get Yeet in here, and make sure we get Floki as well, just so they don't lose a pass. Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to back out. Don't snipe it unless you're Yeet or Floki, because we want to make sure they don't lose passes, right? So please don't snipe that one unless you were already in there before. The next ones, anyone can snipe, but these ones, we got to make sure that we get the correct people in there so they don't lose a raid pass. Mr. Pina, what's up? Okay, so Floki and Yeet, see if you guys can snipe back in. Because again, guys, they were already in here since we lost the battle. I don't want them losing a pass. So that's why we're doing it that way. Oh, man. Okay, please listen, guys. That's going to be very annoying. We're not going to run it until they go in, so it's sniping. It's going to be pointless. The next ones, anyone could go in, to be abundantly clear. Don't snipe this one unless you're those two names I said. Okay, let's try again. And also Catherine as well, right? There we go. Yes, you gotta be a member to join these ones. All right, guys. This is annoying. Please don't join these. I'm trying to make sure people don't lose their passes. Kylie, on the next one. You got just please hear the words I'm saying. Floki and H-Spawn, or in Catherine, were in this one before. So, they have to come back or they're going to lose a raid pass. If you guys lost a pass, you'd want to make sure that I save it for you, so make sure that you guys just listen, please. Hey, Kristen, what's up? How's your day going? Okay, Yeet got in. Let's see if Floki gets in this time. Then we're good. All right, there we're good. Anyone can snipe the next ones, by the way. It's just I wanted to make sure they don't lose a raid pass, man. That's all. But it looks like we're good after 1,000 tries. How does it work here? Got to be member to raid. Omar, yeah, with me. We do have a Discord where we can add other people. And the Discord is free. But unfortunately, because Pokemon Go only lets us add a certain number of friends in game, I can only add members. But yeah, we'll dude, what's happening with this one? Yo, what is happening with this one? Okay, this one, Reggie already got 2 zap cannons in before it even loaded me in. That is not good. But yeah, on the next one, guys, try to snipe them. There can only be 3 additional players with me in there too, so we'll do pretty much first come, first serve, because by the time I send invites, they're usually pretty full. Okay, sweet. Well, dude, hi-bye. I mean, I don't care who hops in. I want to try to help everyone. It's just like I don't want people to lose the remote raid passes, right? Like, the whole big deal right there was that, yeah, Floki and Catherine already had raid passes in. So if I would have let someone else join, they would lose a remote raid pass, which really sucks. That's the reason that was a deal before. Rachel, what's up? But yeah, so pretty much as many as these I do today, feel free to hop on in. It's only if we fail, then we have to have the specific combination of folks hop back in, right? That's what we're getting at. If we become members, how strong a Pokemon do we need to join? Well, the thing is with these, they're legendaries. You still want to have things that deal super effective damage. So you can't just hop in with like a Sobble on a new account, or else you're not going to be able to beat the battle usually. But obviously, there's strength in numbers too. So if you're doing a regular raid, it doesn't really matter about counters. With these ones, I'd say you want to have some half-decent counters for sure. Join my level 1 Dynamax Sobble. What's up, Kelso? No Dynamite, no Shiny Wiglet or Corsola yet. It's insane. Like, the Corsolas just don't seem to want to spawn off the routes, man. It's mainly all Lapras. It's like Lapras almost every single time. This one's already going a lot better, though. But yeah, in typical Dynamax fashion, all the glitches. This weekend, by the way, Gigantamax are a totally different atmosphere. You can have 100 players join those. So pretty much as many people as we want can join the Gmax every single raid. With these ones, it's annoying because you can only have essentially 3 players, right? Because I'm taking up a spot as well. So I don't like how they do that. Would be cooler if you could have bigger lobbies for these. Hatched eggs like crazy. No Corsola yet. Yeah, Rachel, I haven't even been hatching those eggs. I've just been getting the ones off the route. Like, I hatched a couple of them here and there, but after hatch day, I'm like, nah, I'm not buying incubators again. Not for a while. If it was only Corsola in the egg pool, sure. Even if it was just Corsola and, like, Lappy, sure, but there's too many other meh things in there. Mine were flooded with Lapras. Yeah, Ducky, it's like a 5-to-1 ratio. I was saying I get about 5 Lapras per 1 Corsola that I see. At least their routes are free. But yeah, it's kind of annoying to do them. The eggs are so mean, says Callie. I don't know. Eggs are traditionally a scam. Like, that's kind of just how they work. On the hatch days, that's when I give them a pass. A 1 in 10's fine, but chasing things that are 1 in 64, if you think about how many batches of eggs hatching 64 is, it's still decently expensive to hatch eggs. Keep getting Trubbish, says Pace. Yeah, dude, those suck. That's what I mean. The egg pool has too many things in there that I'm not down for. If it was like maybe just Corsola, dude, if they put Corsola, Wiglet, the Silly Cobra, and like Lapras in there, that would be eggs worth hatching. Because then you can get the, you know, the new Pokemon, or you get Wiglet or whatever, but the fact that they have so many like repeats of just kind of trash things, literally Trubbish, not for me. Yeah, so Ducky, the other thing too with that is, like, I know it's all biome stuff, but I have not even caught Silicobra yet because I don't live anywhere near a desert biome. So I get Wiglets, which is good, but we don't get the new Cobra guy. It has a G-Max coming at some point too, I think. The Sandaconda. So, like, I'm not really in a big rush to get the Silicobras because I can just get a G-Max of the better one when it comes out, right? Yeah, dude, Harry, they should do that. I think they give you your link charges back. If you fail a raid with link charges, I think you get that back. But remote raid passes, they don't give you back ever. Which is really kind of stinky, man. With how expensive they are, they should for fails. Alright, this one is a win. 1784 is the hundo if you haven't already. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Well, let's see if we get the chocolate rocks in the first one. That took a while to run that, actually, man. Have not seen Silicobra or Toadschool. Yeah, the Toadschool, I think, is only forest biomes. Let's see, come on. No chocolate pebbles in a 1769. That's actually really good, isn't it? If I am correct, which I think I am, a 1784 would be the hundo. We'll try to catch this guy. I had one we ran away from yesterday that was a 1760, but this one should be far better. Hey, Parma, what's up? Shiny rock in the first one would have been crazy. Floki got the shiny, nice. There we go, it was worth the hassle to go through it twice. We gotta be careful though, like I said before, they're on hour-long timers. So I think, like, when they're in their last 5 minutes before flip over, we should just ignore them. Because otherwise we're gonna have that same glitch again where, like, it lobbies them and people can't get in. So yeah, I'll have to keep a close eye on that. I'm guessing to 15, 11, 15. Let's see if you're right. Let's see if you get the magic touch. Kind of close. We get a 14, 13, 15. Let's hop into Groudonius while I walk to the next ones of these. So because it is Max Monday, these things are literally all over the place. Like, they're everywhere. So I think that we'll do quite a few of them, but I still want to do regular raids and stuff too. If you do want to hop in on Groudon, you can let me know. I'll send some random invites as well. Sweet. Toadschool luck has been as bad as your Wiglet luck. 0 for 600. Dude, I think that Toadschool is supposed to be somewhat boosted right now too. I've managed to get 2 of them, and I haven't seen that many. I mean, maybe a couple hundred, but I do have 2 shinies. Someone posted a Silicobra nest? Was the shiny rate? It should be 1 in 20. Silicobra nest is crazy. Dude, usually new Pokemon can't nest. That's kind of cool they added that. Because if you didn't know, there's only a certain, like, couple handfuls of Pokemon that are eligible to nest. So that's kind of interesting. Unless it was just, like, by coincidence, there was 5 of them there, so. How many hundos and shiny Riolus? I ended up getting, I think, 35 shiny Riolus and 3 hundos. Didn't get any shundos. Wasn't for lack of trying, though, man. We grinded that hard. I went through the big incubator box, 50 supers and 50 regulars. They're all a 3-time use, so that's 300 incubators plus an additional 14 regulars I had, I think. So it was around, like, 350 eggs. They can definitely nest. That's awesome. That's really cool. It's another Pokemon, though, like I said. I will likely wait to chase down that family until Sandaconda comes to G-Max, because right now, A, it can't be shiny, and B, it's not even that useful. So if you're gonna get it, it makes more sense to go after it in G-Max form, in my brain anyways, and then that way you don't have to, like, chase it down in a biome. Klexa, what's up? Marissa, good to see ya. Happy Monday indeed. How's your luck been on the pebbles if you're doing those? I have 1 Toadschool shiny out of 800 encounters? Yo, this city is loud today, man. Lots of big old trucks going by. You got 1 normal Riolu? How many eggs do you hatch, though? Because they were guaranteed out of the eggs, so you must have had 1. Thoughts on the Shadow Groudonius raids? Well, they're going to be awesome, man. I always prefer the Shadow form of any legendary, if I'm being honest. But those will not be until GoFest, right? So we got a while to wait for those. It's only debuted in raids, I think, once. I think we had Shadow Kyogre and Shadow Groudon for raid weekends, which I believe were at the end of last summer, and that's the only time. Haven't done any yet. I'll crash into some of yours. Sounds good. That sounds good to me. Yeah, I'll probably do a fair amount of Regis today. I was mentioning before, though, I'd like to go harder on the G-Max this weekend because it's essentially the same cost to either do Dynamax Regis or to do the Gigantamax of the starters. So I think it makes more sense for all of us to probably go a little bit harder on the starters than the Reg, unless you're like a huge Regirock fan. How's it going today, says Will. Not too bad, man. We just got started, did a Reggie, taking down Mr. Groudonius. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, yo, I still have not got a shiny Groudon this entire rotation with how many raids we've done. It's like silly. 2273. If it's ever gonna shine, it's gonna be an IV like this, I think. It'll be some complete stinker. Alright, some stuff and some things. Even though it's bad, I'd take a shiny here, come on. He says no. So we're coming up on 90 raids since Groudon's been back. That's actually getting very close to one of my longest streaks. My longest streak ever is Yveltal at 100 raids. This guy's, he's climbing, man. He's getting dangerously close to that marker. 103 will set you free. What's up, Allie? Also, the birds, man. We're one bird away from 80 encounters since my last shiny. So we got a couple kind of nasty, no shiny legendary streaks going on. But at the same time, I mean, in those last 80 birds, I have 4 of them caught. So is it bad luck? For shinies, yeah. For catching, I think it's still pretty great. And here's our daily egg. Let's see what's inside it is. A turtle guy. 642. Yeah, stink. Alright, there's a Reggie over here. We'll do that as I cross the road. And then we're gonna go chase down Mr. Wigglyto. These are still available after today's event, keep in mind, but they're gonna be significantly harder to find. Even for me with this biome. I mainly see like 1 to 2 Wigglets per grind outside of this event. Annette says, mine shine, nice. Very bad IVs, yeah, that's the way it goes, isn't it? Still cool though. Okay, see if you guys can snipe on in again. I can only send, or only have 3 people join because they're Dynamax raids. Hopefully you guys can make it on in there. And yeah, this thing's not super useful. Like, these are essentially, you're getting these for trying to chase the shiny, or if you don't have Reggie in the decks or whatever, but it's not like you're going to really be using Regirock. I can't see a scenario where you're going to want him. Hey, what's up, Kay? How's your luck been on the pebbles? Have you done any yet? Kelvin says, a 2351. I'm scared to continue to see if it's dude, you got a Shunda or a Hundo? Yo, Kelvin, check that thing. Also, what is this? Dude, they let Reggie throw 2 Stone Edge before I was alive? That's kind of cheating, man. The Cocoa Pebbles, 93 from Rachel. Dude, I'm thrown off. Kelvin has a Hundo on the screen. You gotta check that bad boy. I was trying to move past, dude, the city is just insane right now. I was trying to move past some people and I didn't see that until after. Oh my god, a big diesel bus just went by and just sprayed a bunch of black smoke on me too. That tastes good. Done one with Lil Tank at a 93, 1 and done. That's not bad. Yeah, as far as Reggie goes, I mean, that's probably good enough. I want the shiny. I'm a sucker for new shinies. This one's going swimmingly well. No, I haven't seen it yet, Klex. I mean, like, she worked all day, so did I, so I didn't have a chance to really do too much in Discord. I'll try to check it out tonight, though. One of my best tips for GoFest? I mean, obviously, not to sound like a Little League baseball coach, but just have fun, man. That's what the whole event's about. Make sure you got a good charging bank for your phone, some good shoes to walk around in, and lots of Pokemon storage space. The worst thing to do at GoFest is to be that guy who's got to stand there and, like, delete storage because you can't catch Pokemon, so do that, but ultimately just enjoy the event, man. Again, not to sound like, you know, baseball coach or whatever. Just have fun, guys, but it really is what it's about. Catch them all, says Banzuki. That, too. It's a Hundo? Dude, that's still awesome, though. A Shundo check for Calvin early into the day. That is a good thing. Also, I think there was a Groudon here. I'm gonna chill here for a sec, because I think where I'm walking past right now was a Groudonius. Adam has to delete storage every time, says Kamal. I'm like paranoid, man. I go into events with at least 1,000 storage open, and I still run out of space, because you think about it, you want to bring Pokemon back to trade to friends, and you're trying to keep, like, the new costume Pikas, and, like, all the whatever stuff on the side, right? So, yeah, bring more storage than you think. If you play hardcore, you're gonna need a lot of storage. Irish, what's up, man? Need Pokecoins, though? Yeah, I mean, that's part of the game, I guess. Ashley with the 20. What's up, party people? It's going to be a good day. Thank you so much for the 20, Ashley. You don't got to do that. Coming in with a bang. Show some love for the one and only Ashley. Which I thought we weren't on speaking terms anymore, by the way. I thought we had a feud at the end of last stream. In a just kidding way, by the way. Ashwee is here, says Kristen. Rachel says, hi, gorgeous. Think they should increase max storage? Well, they need to. Yeah, they will before GoFest. Like, before GoFest and sometimes tour events and stuff, they increase storage, but you gotta buy it still. I'm okay with that, though, man. I can't get more than 300 storage spots right now. I need to trade mass things or do something. I don't recall, says Ashley. 92 from Calvin. Here we go. No chocolate Peblitos. This one sucks. Also, Reggie has not been skipping shoulder day. Reggie's biceps kind of look like they're translucent, but his shoulders are huge. Where do I play Pokemon Go? In Canada. I live in Canada, so that's where I grind. I mean, outside of going to big events, I'll travel for those. Next, G-Max. G-Max on the weekend. These are Dynamax. Opening the breakthrough box. Good luck. Get that remote pass. Yo, Kylie with the 20. Love the streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the 20, Kylie. Oh my god. Show some love for Ashley before, but also for Kylie as well. You guys are the best, man. Really appreciate the monster donuts to start the day. And I'm glad to hear you're liking the streams. That's awesome to hear. I pretty much, I do this for the community, and I'm lucky to have you guys that show up and watch the streams, man. So, really, really appreciate that. Thank you for Reggie, says Ducky. No problem. Mando says, hope you're having a good day. It's been pretty good. If this Reggie would catch, that'd be cool. I don't even really want him, actually. You know what? I'm gonna run. I'm kind of spoiled. If we go to Reggie, he caught, by the way. Yeah, I have candies, man. So, oh, Groudon's down there. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's pop our daily incense. I thought it was here. And it looks like there's a couple other Reggies over there, too. So we'll do that. That sounds fun. It was a 10, 10, 11? I think mine was bad, too, Ducky. Oh, I got the Tendo! Ducky, I beat ya. I got the worst one possible. Cool, thanks for the sub, man. Wow, look at that thing. Kristen, thanks for the poutine. Been liking the jewels lately. Wow, okay. I didn't know mine was that bad. That is actually a new record low. I don't think I have any Tendos of those. Let's put on Kyurem for a few minutes here. We'll pop our daily incense. Gonna go with this Kyurem today. Royce with a 10. Take my money. You bricked up Wiglet Master. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the 10, man. Bricked up Wiglet Master's insane, by the way. I'm not sure what to do with that handle. I don't know if I'm worthy of a handle like that. Show some love for Royce, though. That's crazy. The floor. When Ducky said that, I was like, yo, mine has to be bad. I didn't want to be all competitive like, yo, mine's worse. But it turns out it was worse. It was really bad. Oh yeah, there's a lot of chocolate rocks up here. Potential chocolate rocks. Parma says, go Royce. Thanks again, man. Appreciate that. Let's see if we can get ourselves a Brodito up here. Got some scooter kids going by. JJ Pro, what's up? Hey, Dino Nuggets for dinner? It is statistically proven that Dino Nuggets taste better than a regular nugget. Like, any scientist will tell you that. You go to any science museum and ask them about Dino Nuggets, and they'll let you know. Hundo Rhyhorn's sick. I just Googled it. I have 4.5 hours to find a costume Corsola. Wish me luck. Oh, yeah, it's going to be around till 8 tonight, I believe. I haven't got a shiny one yet. So I'm kind of in the same boat as you, but good luck. I hope you grab one. I should have activated a route back there, by the way. I was too busy catching my horrible Reggie. But the plan is double Groudons, then 5 Reggies in a row, I think. That's looking like the plan. And also a Grunt in there, too. Super Bug Guy. I'm calling he's going to have Shelmet, because they always do. Dino Nuggies are a 5-star meal? They are. Yo, what the hell is this? Is the Grunt in the bathroom? What's he doing here? Hello? Yo, this game's been having some crazy glitches to start the day, man. I don't know what that was. Garlic says, sup, shotties. You have the shiny Shelmet? I don't really love Shelmet, but the shiny shadow one would be cool. Oh, and Shuckle in the middle. I love Shucky Cheese. Yeah, Giratina won't be a Pokemon that'll be around. Probably, I'm guessing, until maybe Halloween. We had a kind of recently. They should have made that the next Shadow Raid boss, man. I think they're bringing Cresselia back next month for the Shadow Raids. Shuckle, buddy? Dude, did you just see my... Okay, I don't know what's happening. Chandelure did some, like, weird chugging animation there, too. But yeah, Shiny Meltan will be turned back on for that event coming up, right? Alright, let's see what happens. Shadow Tina for Halloween. That shiny would look amazing. I don't even care what form. I like the flying one a slight bit better, I think. The origin, but either way. And no shiny on the Shelmet. Well, thanks for nothing there, bud. Thanks for wasting all of our time. You're going to Chicago in 11 days? Should have went for Go Fest, man. Which is crazy, the Go Fest coming up pretty soon. It's going to be May soon, which is wild to think about. Also, I'm so not used to using Free Shock. I usually go with Ice Burn. This Adventure Effect is throwing me off a little bit. Well, let's get one more Daily Incense spawn, and then it's time for Groudonius. Also, Tyler's here. What's up, man? Had the same grunt error. I had that with Regirock, too. My last couple of Regirock raids don't let me attack until Reggie's already thrown, like, 2 moves. This kind of stink, man. He's playing in his backyard. No, this is, yeah. We're down by the water, as you can see on the map. It's kind of a nice looking day out. I'll show you guys in a sec. It's cold. It's like, I think, -2. Wiglet? Oh, let me check the other one here, too. Other Wiglet is a no, but here's the lay of the land for today. Looks kind of nice, right? You wouldn't know it's really cold outside, but it does look nice. All right, Groudon. Let's go with this one first, the 9-minute one. Also, dude, it stinks here. They're doing construction. It just smells like car exhaust and diesel. I guess maybe that's the same smell. It just smells not good here, man. I have like a minor headache forming already from just the smell of exhaust. And that says looks amazing. Always checking Wiglets. I gotta have a look at him, Banzuki. Gotta peep on him. The blue from the water and the sky and the horizon is getting me bricked up. You know what's crazy? When I was looking at it through my phone, it looks like it'd be nice here, but I am still wearing 4 coats. Yeah, 4 coats and winter mitts. So, yeah, kind of a cold day still. Same in Michigan, it looks nice, but it's cold. Yeah, man, it's like the fake sun niceness, isn't it? I look out the window, I'm like, yo, it's going to be a nice day, and then I step outside, I'm like, nah, still need to wear a bunch of coats. Smells like my Uncle Doris? Uncle Doris! Do all uncles have their last names end in is? Have you, what's up, man? Pogo says, good luck, thanks, dude. Lunchable says it's gonna be May. Is there a queue for the Reggie? No. Yeah, like Kristen said. I think I was showing the scenery when he commented that, but pretty much just people are just sniping as I go into them. The problem is, by the time I send invites on Dynamax, people have already sniped it, so it's pretty much just like whoever gets in first type of deal. The good news is, though, this weekend, for Gigantamax, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, the lobbies are 100 people, so like you can pretty much get anyone you want in on Gmax. But as far as these DMAX ones are, they're a lot trickier. 98 Reggie for heavy, nice. Not to be that girl, but I think my next house would be made out of bricks. It's actually, oh my god. I mean, that's kind of just good sense. But I don't even know what to do with these jokes. Not to be that girl, she says. Oh, and that's where the construction's coming from. I'll just look over, there's like a bunch of dudes with a machine that's smoking over there. That's why it smells. When's the Gmax event? On the weekend, Inez. So, I'm going to have 2 streams for that, actually. I'm going to be streaming it on Friday night, my time, which will be my remote raids. And then the actual event will be on Saturday, and I'll be streaming that in person. But essentially, I'm going to have 2 different streams for that. Going more in depth on the Saturday, but a sneak peek look on the Friday. Is it the 22nd? I think it's the 25th, I'm pretty sure. How many Shundos do you have? 14. Did I see the May content update? I did. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with the Ultra Beast, but sorry, Tapu Lover's not down for that. Why do we need Tapus every second month? I am okay 100% Ultra Beast will take. I like Nihilego, Buzzwole, Zerk, sick. But I really don't need more Tapus in my life, I gotta admit. Here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see it. 2289. Parma says, hello, BT, what's up? How's your day going, Parma? Yeah, the Tapus are just, I don't know, man. Tapu poo-poo, says Face. Please? Oh, man. Yo, are we going to set a new record for the most raids with no shiny? Like, Groudon is, I think, 11 raids away from being my all-time worst luck raid boss. Yeah, and the other one before was exactly 100 raids for Yveltal. I don't know. Eric, what's up, man? You got all the shiny G-Max. Oh, for the Kantos? Yeah, I mean, it's always cool just to get the resources, too. The XP and the Stardust from G-Max is pretty absurd. And also, too, their shinies are just cool, man. Everyone always wants to trade for them, especially like the Charizard's very popular. Let's get Wiglet first. It's not shiny. But let's also do the other Groudon, and then we get a bunch of Reg. Up that way. Isn't Heatran your record on no shinies? No, Heatran was only 70. Which, dude, people always forget, but my raid luck is historically not very good. Like, I have pretty good luck, obviously, with birds, wild shinies. But when it comes to eggs, I usually, or not eggs, when it comes to raids, I usually don't do too well, if I'm being honest. People just like to think that I'm lucky for everything, but if you guys watch the streams, very, very seldom do I do good consistently on raids. Only thing about May? Wait, the only thing about May is the events? Well, yeah, what do you mean by that? RL says, took me 50 raids to get a shiny on my other account? You're hopping in, says Allie? Okay. Caught a shiny Regirock for Eric. Nice. How do you almost always hit the IREX? I don't know what that is. Excellent throw? Just practice. The throws and the accuracy from throwing just comes from playing the game a lot. There's no, like, real way to do it. You kind of just have to play all the time. The wind here keeps blowing my hood off, which I'm not a fan of. It has to stop doing that. Alright, we got a big old lobby going in. The 12-piece McNugget meal here. I feel like Shadow Raids have been nice to you. Yeah, dude, exactly, Irish. Like, Shadow Raids, 4 of my 14 Shundos, actually, I think 5 of my 14 Shundos are purified. And you could debate, that means they're not really traditional Shundos. They're a Shundo now that they're purified, but they weren't actually Shundos as is. So my raid luck, I mean, for someone who's done around like 40,000 raids before, I've never got a Shundo from one. That's kind of wild. Not complaining, I just mean it is very interesting that of all the things that I get lucky with in this game, raids don't seem to be one of them. Be proud of me, I walked a route today, level 72. Wow, Kristen, turning a new leaf. This is a 2026 Kurton. Excited for the Ultra Beast in May? Win says I like your streams. Hey, thanks for watching, man. I'll love to hear that. How there's so many people in the raid? They're joining from remote raid passes. So, people that are on my friends list that are watching the stream can join the raids with a remote raid pass, which is very nice. Synthetic Shundo says GTS. I don't know. I mean, like, they're still 100% IV when they're purified. They're still a Shundo. In my books, 100%. But I mean, they didn't come as they weren't caught as a Shundo. That's all I mean. Illusion says, I love BT. What's up, man? Good to have you here, dude. Day 6 of asking to try broccoli. Tony, it's not going to happen. We ain't trying no broccoli here ever. Mega Bayonet's one worth rating? Well, Garlic will think so. I mean, I wish it was better. Like, we already have Gengar, right? But I wish that it was a little bit better. That's my only problem with it. Say no to veggie soup. That seems like a no-brainer. Here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. 2351 is the magical hundo. 2331, that's 20 off. Poke Coral says, yo, what's up, man? All right. Well, this is, I think, raid 92 for Groudon since it came back. Maybe we'll get lucky on this one. It is? No, oh my god. All right. Yeah, that's kind of freaking me out, man. He feels like he's turned off. Ethan, thanks for the jewels, dude. Anyone who eats broccoli eats what? Yeah, they probably do. I don't want to say that sentence, but I do agree with it. Carl is 64%. Coming out of the gates pretty hot today. With a 64 percentile. Also, where are these? There's one there. I hate the ones on the left. That's like at an intersection, man. Anywhere near the roads here, I try not to play, because people just like, I'll be like standing still and people try to run you over. I don't eat butt. You eat butt? No Groudon shinies yesterday either. No, man. So, Irish, I was saying before, I have not got a shiny Groudon since it came back. We did all of Raid Hour, raids every day for it. 92 raids in specific since it came back, and none of them have shined. Which is really insane, man. Pace, thanks for the baby monkey, man. An illusion with 11 months at our top tier. Dude, coming up on a year. Show some big love for Pace with the baby monkey. And of course, illusion with almost a year at our top tier membership. That is like literally the highest level of support that we have. So thank you so much for supporting the channel, dude, and being here all the time. Also, we're coming up slowly but surely on that remote trade. I think we're like 17 days away or something. Which is cool, but again, illusion, can't thank you enough. Ooh, double Wiglet, here we go. Nope, that's a stop. Number 1 is not a shiny. It's fine, it's fine. Number 2. Oh man, I will lose it if we get this today. Let's hop in on this Regito. Alright. And yeah, I'll try to send invites, but it's just going to fill immediately. So pretty much first come, first serve with these, because by the time we get into them, they pretty much are full already. The Wiglet checker? What's your progress on Fire Red? I got a shiny Charmander, but I haven't really played it too much since. Yeah, I got the shiny Charmander. I'm trying to chase shiny Magikarp now, too. Wiglet's giving you the shiny luck? But I haven't played too much Fire Red. I mean, the weather has been not snowy here lately, which enables me to play Pokemon Go every day, which I do prefer to play. Obviously, it's the whole basis of the channel here. I mainly just play either Fire Red at nighttime or, like, if we get a snowstorm or something like that. Tony says, what's 49 plus 28? That's a lot of numbers. You know what I recommend? Is ChatGPT. They're the best at math. They're just not good at common sense. Your Groudon with stinks, says Allie? Don't have the Mons for Reggie? All you have to have is either a fighting type, steel type, water type, I guess would be good too, grass. Like, it doesn't have to be anything too good, as long as it's got the max level move on it. Callie says you play Pokemon Go. I play Digimon Stay. How many steps do you get a day doing this? I don't really look usually, but I usually walk between 20, 25K, like kilometers per day. So, yeah, I'm not too sure step-wise. Probably quite a few. It always depends if there's, like, a lot of raids going on. It's less walking. If I'm doing daily incense, it's more walking. Pokemon Go is awesome. It's a pretty nice game. Got 2 shiny Wiglets yesterday and a Shadow Goldfish Penguin. You're speaking my language, man. Those are among some of the mascots of the channel right there. Kelso says Digimon Stay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You find monster guys at your home. It's a great game. Did you know that UB is in raid soon? Ultra Beast? Yeah. I actually love Nihilego. Nihilego and Xurkitree, I think, are my favorites. The good thing is Nihilego will be global. The bad thing is Xurkitree is not going to be global for me. Well, it'll be in APAC, I guess, so I have to remote those. But it's alright. Play Pokemon Go every day, says GT. Well, yes, we stream every day pretty much. And it is 99% of the time always Pokemon Go. Yeah, so Nihilego, I think, is coming after Tapu. It goes Tapu, Lele, I think, then Nihilego, and then I think it is Buzzwole and Zerk coming back in their respective regions. Which is, I mean, they're all good shinies, man. Ultra Beasts, I'm down for. I know not everyone's a fan of them, but I like them. Hey, Maddie North, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that, dude. You got a Hundo Nihilego last time? Oh, yeah, Pace, I remember that. I gave in and maxed out at 98. I don't usually do that, but I just wanted to have one. Like, the problem is with Nihilego, it's a poison and rock type, and it fares a lot better as a poison type. But if you're gonna go against like any type of fairies and stuff, you're gonna want to use the Crown Dogs anyways, because Steel just has a lot better attackers. So it's more of just like a showpiece, man. Poipole raids? I don't know if we'll ever see that. I kind of forgot that was even in the game, to be honest. I think I got 2 of them, and one of them is the Naganadel. Yeah, Tony, I like the Nihilego design a lot. I missed it, I like it quite a bit. Inteleon Dynamax would be good against him. What, for Reggie? Yeah, for sure. I mean, anything that you have that's got a max level 3 move on it is going to be pretty good. The key for these raids is typically having 4 people because you're all charging the max meter faster. So even if you deal a little bit less damage, having more people is the key. Maiko says 1784, that is correct. Hopefully we see one today, man. I don't think I have a Hundo Dynamax since Latios. I have the Latios, I have a Shundo Entei as well. But those might be the only 2 that I've got. You transferred yours to Nez? No. That's crazy they let you do that. And yeah, Pace, it is from you. The Nihilego is from you. I looked at it recently and I saw the tag somewhere in LA. Yeah, Shiny Nihilego's got a cool one. I don't know, I just think like it's cool that he's like a jellyfish. We don't have too many designs like that. And also, I think if they update Nihilego to get more rock-type moves, he could be good in the future. Your second was a 1738? I was going to say, Reese is going to pop out of the woodwork, man. My god, these raids do take some time. I think we're going to have to go extend my daily. Oh, man, I'm kind of worried about that. Hopefully we still have time on the daily, man. That would be terrible if that runs out. Okay, let's see it. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Okay, apparently we're maxing again. Dude, he was on a sliver of health, and they're like, nah, you're going to max again. Want a shiny Xurkitree? Irish, I think it's the best shiny from them. The Zerk took me forever to get. My first one came from Wolverine traded me his, and then the last time I was around, I got 2 of them. Yeah, they're returning in May, Maiko. Mr. Axolotl, what's up, man? Okay, let's see it. Shiny Zerky Boy looks epic. I have 2 of them now that I want to mirror trade at some point. So it would be cool, but do we get the chocolate rocks? No, we do not. In a 1712. Oh my goodness. Cat with the 2. The rock any good or just collectors? The second option. Thank you for the 2, but yeah, it's not really that good, man. Like, it is a rock type, which is good against a lot of things, granted, right now in Dynamax raids, because there's not too many rocks available. But at all time, I don't think it's going to be, like, one worth 50 maxing or anything like that. Alright, let's get our daily incense beefed up. I was a bit worried it was going to run out. Also, did I see that right? Corvisquire? Sick. That's kind of cool. That can shine in the wild now, by the way. How do you get hundos? Well, you got to do a lot of raids and hunt in the wild. Hundos just come pretty much from a lot of hunting and a little bit of luck. But there are some days I catch over 1,000 Pokemon, don't see hundos, because they're pretty rare. But the best statistical odds of getting a hundo come from either raids or research or eggs. Because the IV floor is 10-10-10 in those scenarios. Origin Dialga returning? At some point it will. Big Wheel, what's up? Let's just double check if I got any hundos already to start the day. I had the Go Plus catching before. Yeah, none today. We'll do these couple of Rockito guys up here, though. But yeah, not too much, Big. We're just doing some of the new Dynamax raids. Looking for some G-Birds, as always, too. Also hatch 2 eggs. Oh, I have a 12 in there right now. I'm going to miss the half hatch distance. Wonder if they'll ever give us a full season where that's the bonus. Like, you know, some seasons we get like an extra special trade. Would be a really cool thing for them to add if they just flat out gave us half hatch distance for a whole season. Any shine yet? No. None of the rocks have decided to shine so far. Let me grab one more spawn off our daily before we hop in this one. How many Shadow Hundos? Not too many. I think 7. 6 or 7. Shadow Hundos are pretty tough to get, man. One more spawn just in case we get a bird here, because this spot's usually kind of lucky. And Star Piece down for these. Looks like there's a lot of chocolate rocks around. You got a Hundo Cutie Flows in 889? Alright, Reggie. We're not making it very far today. These Reggies are everywhere. I walk like 10 feet and there's another one. Alright, I wish I could just send like 10 invites too. Hey, Jan, what's up? How you doing today? Wow, that filled very, very quick. Oh my goodness. Make sure everyone's healed. Going with a full team of Zamas this time. What Ultra Beast is coming to raids? Well, you can look for the May content update. So Pokemon Go Hub and Leak Duck will have those. But I think that it's going to be just the Buzzwole, Nihilego, and Xurkitree. That 6-7 was BT's fault, he said it? Well, I said numbers. I mean, people are just crazy, man. Yo, why does it give it 2 moves before I even wake up? Why is that a new raid glitch? I have no idea why that's a new thing that happens. Like, we already charged the max meter before my guy even woke up there. Pheromosa 2 in Europe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the other one, right? Because there's 3 of them. The Americas have the Buzzwole, and then, yeah, middle of the world has the Pheromosa. Right, and then Xurkitree on the other side. I wish they would switch it for a bit, though, man. You know what I mean? Like, why don't they re-roll those? Give us Xurkitree for once. You know, give Asia Buzzwole, like, just for one time. That'd be kind of cool. Consider Rocklet. I mean, he kind of is a Rocklet rock. Nihilego's the week before. The Nihilego boy. Hopefully I finally get a hundo of that thing. Also, we might have another remote trade today. I went Forever Friends with Mr. Wolverine today, so if he pops in, we might have that. I don't know what he's looking for, though. I'm going to have to ask him what he's looking for. Yeah, Zerk is very useful. Is a broccoli what you call a broccoli omelet? I don't know. A broccoli omelet sounds terrible, man. 4%, Tyler? 4% shiny luck. It's going to be an expensive week of remote raids, says Floki. Well, yeah, I mean, I was saying before, man, I'm going to run some of these today, but I'd much rather, for spending-wise, go harder on the weekend, because the Gigantamax gives you better rewards and stuff, and also they're just cooler shinies. But they all cost the same, right? Like, if you're going to do a remote for the Regis, it's the same price that it's going to be for Charizard on the weekend. But for a G-Max Charizard. So you got to decide, like, what's more worth it for you to spend your coins on? For me, it's a little bit different because I kind of raid whatever just for stream content so that you guys can check out the raids and whatever. But if you're only going to do, like, say, 5 of these, maybe prioritize the G-Max in the weekend. Would you say being a YouTuber helps you out in Pokemon Go? Not really at all. I mean, Niantic doesn't know who I am, so that's not really any benefit. And I have to pay my own way for everything. I fly myself to events and buy my own in-game items. That targeted me 3 times in a row. Wow. So yeah, I don't get any help for making YouTube content. It's pretty much all myself. I wish, though. I mean, maybe one day Niantic will sponsor me. That'd be great. Because it would be a lot easier on me if they did. But as it goes right now, they don't help me in any way. You gonna hop in on the next Groudons and Latios? Okay. I haven't seen any Latios yet, Ali, but hopefully we find some today. Also, yeah, that must have just targeted me, man. How is everyone still alive and all my level 50 Zamas are gone? People snipe so fast, says Renus. Yeah. Yeah, it's because there's only 3 players, right? Like, with me in here, you can only have 3 people. So, G-Max this weekend is 100 max lobbies. Be a lot easier to have whoever wants to get in easily. But Dynamax is always a pain like this. Because, yeah, they just fill so quick. You get a little help from donators? Well, Dynamite, that's not the question, though. I'm just asking if Pokemon Go helps me because I do YouTube. Absolutely. The channel exists because people support the channel. But the question wasn't that. The question was if Pokemon Go helps me because of YouTube. All right, here we go. 1784 is what we're looking for. None of my mons died. Get good, says Pace. That must be it. I'll get a book on how to get good. And in the meantime, we'll get some chocolate rocks. It is a 1723. Yikes. Well, their first one's still the best. We had a 93 to start the day. There's another one up around the corner, though, so I'm just going to probably run from that. There's also a Wiglet behind us. Of course there is. Yeah, why is it going to be a crusty sock? Friday, you going to be sniping or getting RSVPs? Well, yeah, I think I'm going to do those raids on Friday night. It'll only be my remotes, though, right? So I should be able to RSVP them. And then I'll be playing the event in person for the Gigantamax stuff on Saturday, because that's when the actual event is. So yeah, there should be 2 streams for the G-Max stuff. which I know some people only want one of the 3. Like, it seems to be every time those 3 come around, it's typically the Zard that people care the most about. But I'll be doing them all. Hey, Tiger, what's up, man? Must be Lunches, says Kristen. Poor Lunch. Gets no respect on his name. Let me get one more spot off the daily. We'll hop in on this next pile of rocks. The disrespect towards Lunch. It will be tolerated? I thought you said won't be. Poor Lunch, man. Lunch is getting no love. You want the Gengar? Is that part of the event? I did see an infographic. Here we go. Already buying a bunch of stuff. I did see an infographic for that. But I didn't know if it was actually part of the event or not. That's interesting if so. Because, yeah, I did not actually know if he will be featured or it's just the Kantos. Getting closer and closer for the Hundo Rock CP-wise. Well, kind of. Our first one of the day was only 13 off. And now we're kind of bottom of the barrel. Did a remote trade yesterday. Both got shiny 96s. Not bad. I mean, that's still pretty good. Anything in like the 90s as far as a trade goes is nice. Dude, what is this? Yo, is that a new glitch you guys are getting too? Dude, before my raid even loaded in, he one-shotted me. That's trash, man. No wonder we're like losing these or like getting all my mons destroyed. Before I even got to click on the screen, we already have a guy fainted. Soapy, what's up, man? Already buying a bunch of stuff? Says chill. Well, yeah, I mean, these raids are expensive. Like, in comparison to raid passes, whatever raids I've done in the first hour of today's stream is probably the equivalent of doing like 20 raids in money. Looked again real quick. Gengar's in. Oh, nice. Yeah, Gengar will be cool too. Yeah, honestly, that makes it even more worth the while. Maybe it makes sense if you're only going to do a handful of these remotes to wait and do the G-Max. Unless you love Reggie. I'm doing Reggie right now. There's nothing wrong with a Reg. But I think this weekend's going to be better overall. Need to download all the content, BT? Which content am I downloading, Banzuki? Dude, this wind is annoying. It keeps blowing the hood off my head. How long have I been playing the game? Since August of 2023. So I'm coming up on 3 years this summer, I guess. Which, I mean, isn't that long of a period of time, but we are level 80, and I think I've done quite a bit of stuff in the game. The Pogo assets in game? I download those every day. I literally can show you there's no assets to be downloaded. Those get downloaded every single day. Me and my friends were so confused. Why Gengar is random? Well, it is Kanto as well. I mean, it's not one of the Kanto starters. Also, from a money standpoint, he's a fan favorite, right? So if they want people to, like, use remote passes, Gengar is kind of sick. Not yet, Garon. Not yet. But how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, Gengar's super useful. Yeah, so James, the mods have the info on that, but you gotta be a member to be added. And if you don't want to be a member, you can join the Discord. The Discord has other friends you can meet there, and the Discord is free. Got a Hundo Gossifleur today? I mean, Gossifleur is still a cool Hundo to get. I just wish it could be shiny, man. They should have put that shiny on. Man, Earthquake hits hard. I always forget that he learns Earthquake, and I think that Reg Ice does too. Need XL candies for Shadow Hundo Ghastly. Dude, Shadow Hundo Ghastly's awesome. 92 from Genito, from Jaspy, I forgot. That's the preferred name, is Jaspy. Jasperino and cheese. This should be the KO on the rocks. Also, the spot that I'm in right now, leading to the bird park, has been pretty hot for spawning birds lately, so I'm going to go for a quick catch on this so we can check what's around for birditos. All right, man, if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. 1784. You got a Hundo Excadrill? Dynamax? Come on. No shiny, a 1711. G-Max Charizard flying or fire or just fire? I think it's still the same typing. I think it's flying and fire. But the move that it gets, I think, is just a fire move, like the G-Max move. All right, well, So far, we haven't had any big wins from the G-Max stuff, but probably getting a ton of dust. If I had to guess, if we go to our any Pokemon, I guess will tell us. Yeah, it's not bad. Also, man, I stepped in a hole back there. It's like a big pothole. While we were doing like 2 battles ago. And kind of like stepped on the side of my ankle. Hurts like a bee. Was kind of shaking it off for now, but it's kind of like one of those things where I can feel it kind of loading in pain. Hopefully it goes away as I walk. How long is Regirock here? I think it's all week. There's 2 of them in the park and an Alakazam. Alakazam is just chilling over there. And here is the bird park. Totally random question. How many Nundos do I have? 87. This is my Nundo tag right here. So we got 87 Nundos in there, which is, I think, pretty awesome, man. Coming up on 100 Nundos, it's kind of a lot. And the snake. Evade, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Let's go. Should buy a body camera. It's like a weapon. In what sense is it a weapon? Because the thing is, you can't stream both at the same time. You can, but it's very complicated and very expensive for very minimal gains. It wouldn't let you stream in the shorts that way either, which is how I primarily stream. Hey, what's up, Rail? Tanked for you so your Zacian didn't faint. I'm back to work. Thanks for the Dex entry. And thanks for hopping in, man. Yeah, dude, I got like literally hit before I could even load into that battle. It was bizarre. My screen was like frozen. I gotta restart the game before, I think. I could buy a mini body camera for 15 bucks. Yeah, I don't mean that. Streaming it is not an option though, unless you spend like a few grand per month on bandwidth and stuff. You broke your arm today? Dang, man. Sorry to hear that. That sounds painful. Matt Garth is pace. That's who Villain is. We get a Shundo count? There's already one. Exclamation mark Shundo. That'll show which Shundos that I have. Alright, let's hop on into this next pile of Rockitos right here. After actually one more spawn. One more Daily Incense spawn. Thank you so much for showing me that. Yeah, no worries. I mean, I like Nundos. I'm constantly always on the hunt for them. And I didn't always collect them, but we have 87 that I know of now. Wiglet! Oh, that would have been so cool, man. It's gonna happen, I believe. Another particle pack going in. Broke my leg today. Why is everyone breaking bones today? That sounds awful. I hope you're okay. Broke my bank account today, says Banzuki. Yeah, those are easy to break. They're very fragile. Ho-Oh's awesome. Dude, Ho-Oh is my favorite legendary. I love DeBird. He's so beautiful. The team is all healed. They're all ready to rock and roll. Cousin's graduation party is in June. Oh, interesting. Got the cruise in July. Got a nice summer plan, it sounds like. It was posted at the end of the stream for the giveaway winner yesterday and the day before. We always say at the end of the stream who it is. So if you want to see, go to yesterday's stream. Listen in at the end. I gotta go outside for my golden lure? What, for it to reach? Dude, this thing hits hard. That was a full level 50 Zamazenta with a shield, and it just one-shotted that. First ever cruise. I don't think I've ever been on a cruise. My leg is bent 90 degrees. Are you being for real? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, the Pokestop, I used to grind the same way for that Groudon. I go park in a parking lot and just chill there. Or you can go to a store and get a coffee and chill, wherever you get a stop, I guess. Collects it with the 2, give that man a shiny Wiglet now. I like your thinking. And I really like the $2 dono as well. Thank you very much for the 2. And I hope you're right. I hope today is the day. I just wish I saw more spawns. If I was seeing 100 of them per day, I'd be very optimistic, but they have been very, very rare to come across. Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. But either way, Klexa, thank you again for the 2. Good sit by the pier for those gimmickle coins? Yeah, exactly. Find somewhere just to chill and spin the stop. That's the best way. I have a gold lure right now, and I haven't used it for a bit. I should. I'm not going to do it today, because it involves, obviously, just sitting there farming it But I usually do those if I'm just chilling. Annoying how it's limited to 4 people. Well, yeah, exactly 7, like you said. It's only 3 with me. So, yeah. I mean, we do what we can. These aren't anything new in the game, but it does really limit things. Whereas Gmax, I can invite like 20 friends at a time and have everyone participate. It's way better. Give that man a pile of rocks. What does the gold lure do? So you get Gimmighoul coins to evolve your Gimmighoul into Goldango. And you also just get a lot more items. Like, usually each spin of the gold lure will give you, like, a pile of Ultra Balls and Great Balls and stuff. So it's really cool to kind of run those if you have some friends that have them, too. You can have a gold lure party where you, like, lure up a whole area. That's, like, the best way. Pace with the Turn It Up Jewels. Dude, thanks for the Turn It Up, man. Some of those are pretty cool. I still like the Baby Monkey one the best, though. I think he's won our heart. That one, and there's, like, a guitar one that's pretty cool. Goldango's the most expensive Pokemon. It costs $300 to get? Well, kind of. If you have a friend that has the Switch, it'll cost you nothing to send postcards. But yeah, somebody has to buy a Nintendo Switch, which I guess is kind of expensive in a way. Does powering up Dynamax Pokemon really make a huge difference? In terms of CP, not really. It does to a certain extent. But what is more important in Dynamax is having the max move. So having the max move to the tier 3 level is going to do a lot more damage than powering up CP-wise. Yeah, I gotta buy Scarlet as well, exactly. I mean, like I said, though, if you have a friend that has one, that's the best way. Unless you're big into already playing the Switch anyways. Okay, so 1784. Envision that number. I don't even care if I get a hundo this, to be honest. I just want a shiny. Once we get a shiny, I'll feel more comfortable. How do you get the Dialga to be able to freeze time? Well, it's the origin form. You get them from raids, or you can trade people for them too. Pietro with the 250 says, found a 96 shiny Reggie. Dang, man. Thanks for the donut, dude. Congrats on the almost Shundo Reggie. That would have been crazy. Still pretty nice. And, okay, 1749. Well, that's fine. I thought that was going to be a lucky Reggie after that, but much to my chagrin, it was not. Great balls of what, says Ashley? Of fire. It's great balls of fire, final answer. People are using Delmise in PvP? I never really thought about that. I guess it would probably be decent. Why not? It's a grass and ghost type, which is... I guess it would be similar to, like, Trevenant, right? I think that's what he is. There's also a Alakazam up this way. Might as well go do that. Yeah, exactly. Banzuki knows. It's great balls of fire, for sure. Also, the Rockman. The Gravelerino. Looks like there's a Groudon way up in the distance. It's got 4 minutes on it. Okay, well. I'm gonna do the Alakazam, I think, just because I don't see too many of those, and it still is a cool shiny, and then the next one up will be the Regirock. There's a couple up that way. Always posted at the end of the stream. So if you want to see who won yesterday, go to the end of the stream, just listen. It's right at the end of the stream yesterday. Fire Red now. And that says need Alakazam? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll run that then. Hey, I don't even, like, love the Mega. I just think the shiny looks kind of cool. And also, too, like, Mega Raids are a little bit less common than they used to be. Is Alakazam soloable? I don't know. What is better, the Origin Palkia or Dialga ability? I think that Palkia is the better effect, but I use Dialga more because for hunting for birds, Dialga's better. But for most other scenarios, I actually like Palkia better, weird enough. For Go Fests and community days, stuff like that, I always prefer to use Palkia. Zoro, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that, dude. Doing a giveaway today. I did them back-to-back days. Today, no, but we'll do some again this week. I just can't do it every single day. We'll try to do them if we get a lot of people watching and stuff, we'll do that. If you guys show up to the streams consistently, I'll give stuff away. How about that? A tiny Wiglet. A tiny boy. It's the smallest one. It's cold outside. That's kind of funny, though. I kind of want to keep him. Okay, let's do this. Give me things, streamer, says Kristen. Fire Red when? I played it on stream quite a few times already. I only stream it in the members, though. So you gotta be a member to see those streams. Yeah, what is happening here? Why is this game so broken, man? It's kind of driving me nuts. Does Dinkaton need to learn Bulldoze? It's an okay secondary move. Yeah, Banzuki gets it. It's cold outside. You have any of the gold V-Star cards from Crown Zenith? Yes, I do. Inez wanted this one, right? Where am I looking? There we go. I do, but I don't have all of them. Was Fire Red? It's an old game. They made a remake for it, but it's a game that came out in 2004. Pokemon game. Allie wants to hop in? Okay, let's do it. Oh, dude, 7. If the tiny Wiglet was shiny, would have been awesome. Yeah, I tried the link charges. I don't have enough of them. That's what I always try to do, use those. Hey, Colin, good to see you, man. Let's get the Scary Gary up in there. Nice. Whoa, what is that? Dude, there was a crazy bug crawling on me. I'm glad that I found that. Oh my god. I look over, I see like a yellow thing with antennas. King Duck, how's it going? 1 year before I was born, says Tiger. Dude, that's wild. Pokemon games coming out before you're born is insane. I guess that makes sense, though. A lot of those games are pretty old. Cheers from Italy. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks again for the dono. Congrats on your 96 on the Regito. Link charges are rare. I get them from gifts sometimes, and then I'll use them, but like sometimes it takes a couple days to get them again. I like how it's free, though, man. I'm down for free stuff. Pokemon Go doesn't like to give us too much stuff that's free. BTU slap on bug type. It was super effective. I should have filmed that thing, Chris, and it was like yellow with antennas. He was crawling up my arm, too. And it's like cold outside. I don't even know what he's doing. K7 says, is the Shundo Galarian bird easier to get? Not really. I mean, unless you bottle cap one, right? They're not really too easy to find, though, in the wild. Like, they're almost impossible to find in the wild. Unk is a young lad? You got a shiny Latios. Nice. I fit a giant pot inside of a small cupboard. What a win. You did the unthinkable. Pheromosa, Nihilego, and Buzzwole coming back? I know. Yeah, it should be fun, man. Yeah, Shadow Cresselia is coming back. Best ice cream? I like the Reese ice cream. The one with like the peanut butter cups in it. Doing a Nuzlocke on Legend ZA? Have 3 shinies in my team? Claire, that sounds like... That sounds so stressful. I hope you're successful, but man, that sounds stressful. The bug gears intimidate? No, it actually worked, Jen. I full-on backed off. Any of my Shundos have backgrounds? No, they don't. They're just regular Shundos. But let's see. What's Alakazam gonna be? Not a shiny. The Spoon Boy says no. Sir. Sir? My goodness, the attitude on Alakazam. Jumping around like a madman. Alright, we are in the bird park where bird dreams come true. Let's see if we can get our hands on a shiny bird. The next one will be our 80th bird since the last one shined. So, I mean, it makes sense that it could be shiny. Or Wiglet, he could have been. I like that we're seeing those. 2133. No spoon for you, says Banzuki. Be a lot cooler if you did. Let's feed the Gary. Okay, IVs. Yeah, because Alakazam is, I mean, it's, as a mega, it's going to be okay. I just want to see the shiny one, man. Didn't hear when the Ultra Beasts are coming back in May. Wiglet. Also not shiny. Maybe today is the day. Seem to be spawning a lot more frequently. Let's also do this. So I've been forgetting to run these. Set up this route here. Big weekend coming up. Well, yeah, so the weekend's going to be the Gigantamax Kanto starters coming back, and also Gengar, which is kind of cool. So that'll be like the main event for the week as far as I'm concerned. I'm debating making a trip to the university area to play that event just because it's kind of nice to play in that area. But we'll see. Either way, I'll be streaming it for sure. Imagine you've encountered 2 Xurkitries and they both shined. I can't imagine that. Would be a cool story, though. Also, Corsola, please. The non-shiny on the Corsola with the air ball. Think you can solo Regirock? Probably not. I mean, it might be possible. But doesn't sound like it'd be very much fun. What's up, Snom? What would you say is your rarest Pokemon you own? I mean, maybe one of my Shundos. It's tough to say. Everyone has a different, like, idea of rarity. I like these guys, right? Shundo Galarian Bird's cool. A lot of people think it might be this, though. It's a Shundo Dynamax Entei. So, just because a lot of people don't have these, maybe that. But I think these are way cooler, man. The Birditos. Stupid Glimmet. He spawns a lot off the routes, too. Yeah, Leo, I hope I get lucky with those, man. We'll see. Shiny Shadow Froakie today for Currents. Man, that's awesome. What a good update they made. Like, having all of those be able to be shinies now, I think is amazing. Because before, it was kind of like, who cares? Now they're worth doing. Lapras, that is a big no. Couple of Toadies up here. My first ever Toad School came from here. Like, this exact spot. Yeah, Leo knows about the Ultra Beast, for sure. Shiny Meltan? Melmetal is my best. I always forget that shiny's even in the game. I often always forget about the Melmetals. Yeah, shiny boosted Bronzor, woohoo! Can't wait for that. Why would they even do that, man? Did I get Silly Cobra? Nope. It doesn't spawn in my area. But it's fine, because Gmax Sandaconda will come to the game eventually. And I'll just get it then. Because right now, I don't know. I don't really care about it too much. What does Shiny Glimmet look like? I have no idea. You could look it up. I'm sure it exists in other games, like probably in Scarlet and Violet or something like that. It's coming back to annoy me? Well, they're doing a good job then. Wailamur with his big teeth. Holy Lapras. Look at the Lappies everywhere. We're going to hop in on this Rockito guy here, too. Yeah, Niantic must like torturing me, I guess. Everyone seems to think they're helping me, but it's the opposite. Look, oh, you love Bronzor. Here's Bronzor. All right, Klexa. Have a good night. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well again. I hope you get feeling better, but enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you on the next one. Let's get one more Spawnito. We'll hop in on the rock. Also, ooh, Groudon there? Yeah, we could go for that. Could go for the Groudy duty. Of course, it's up the hill across the highway, too. That is always how it goes. Give me one more spawn game. Toad School that is not shiny. Okay. Not worth the wait. Also, there might be two Groudons. I think I saw another one over here. Alright, if you want to hop on in, try to snipe. Bronzor is probably one of the most hated shinies in Pokemon Go. Yeah, Bronzor sucks, man. I mean, like, I don't know. He's always been boosted. We got the full Labito. Have a Hundo Regirock? Nice. Hundo Legendaries are always cool. I don't know what I would do with the Hundo Regirock, but it would be nice to have one. I would definitely take it. I foresee BT passing up all the shiny Bronzors. Yeah, that's probably a good guess. I can't picture myself caring too much about shiny Bronzor. For once, it's not attacking me. Also, someone's using Reg Ice in here. We have the Reg on Reg Violence. What's my level? Level 80. I'm currently the highest level you could be in Pokemon Go. Until they up it again, which I could see them doing that maybe next year. Alright, dog does his awoo. Got a purifiable Hundo Regigigas a while ago? Nice. Did you do it or not? Because Reggie's not super useful. None of them really are, but always a good chance to do those shadow raids. Get a purifiable. A Thomas Bomb, what's up? Learning martial arts at home? To play Pogo outside safer. What does that mean? Learning martial arts in case people come up, you can like karate chop them? Goron's giving himself some elite fast moves. That's crazy. Why don't you evolve shiny Bronzor you get instead of transfer them? Because it's not worth it, Jan. I would have to care about Bronzor in order to think like that. It's an actual Shundo. Unless it was an actual Shundo, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Even then, what would I do with a Shundo Bronzor? just hate it. I would suck to pull up my Shundos all the time and have Bronzor in there staring back at me. Bro looks like a tank. Yeah, he's got some big shoulders on him. BT loves Bronzor in all of its forms? I've been watching a lot of UFC. I might learn some things for self-defense walking alone in parks. Yeah, you might as well. Someone's like, hey, how's it going? And you just like headlock them and start choking them out right away. They're like, I was gonna ask where the gas station is. And you just completely are choking them out. I like it. Hopefully a chocolate rock was my favorite Pokemon. I like Gyarados. Rear naked choke. I don't even know what that is, but anything with the words rear and naked in the same sentence sounds pretty wild. I can break out of headlocks and break someone's finger. I don't know if any of this is Pokemon Go related, but it's interesting to know. Is that the Regirock song, Thomas? Big chocolate rock? Just trip them elbows? I mean, I don't know. You guys watch a lot of UFC, I guess. UFC is crazy though, man. It's very entertaining. I mean, you're literally just watching two people hurt each other, but it's for some reason very entertaining to watch. Did Bronzor tell you why he stole your lunch money? No, it's the opposite. Bronzor is the one that gets money from his mother. I'm the one who steals it. Y'all have great ideas until you get punched in the face, says Vanzuki. Vanzuki's going with the old Texas punch. The pow right in the kisser. Man, this is taking all day for this guy. It's entertaining unless they're grappling for 15 minutes. Yeah, it depends on who's fighting, I guess, right? You know what's like really interesting is a lot of like the fighters that have super good records are very like defensive, like they don't take many risks or do anything that's very exciting, but like that's how they win. You want to watch the guys that just go full out attack. Probably not the smartest way to fight, but it is interesting to watch. Need Bronzy Calm Day? That's awful. That sounds like that would be a terrible time. Learn boxing moves just watching boxing. Imagine there's like a boxer, they're telling his life story. They're like, yeah, it was said that he was playing Pokemon Go in the park and got beat up, so he got really into UFC, and that's why he's here today, guys. Maybe that'll be your story, Groudon. You started doing that because you wanted to be better at Pokemon Go. PvP all day? Yeah, I was going to say, Bronzor Calm Day, I'll play Clash of Clans. This is taking all day, though. Like, honestly, we've been fighting this Reggie for like 4 or maybe 5 years. You guys are always talking about Bronzor Calm Day or broccoli. Hey, I start to get the feeling that you guys like to see me in pain sometimes. BT could be a boxer. I don't know about that. All right, well, Reggie's finally down after what feels like 1,000 years. Come on. 1756. That's not too good. We'll just leave him in the dust. Yeah, there's Groudonius up there. And I would be remiss if I don't go beat up all the Groudoniuses that I see. Every time I get to the side of this highway, there's just a gazillion cars here. It's like it's all a simulation. There was no cars. Now that I'm here, there's ample cars. I literally think that the world is a simulation sometimes. Oh my god, that's so many cars. You can see there's greatness up this hill. Look at how much good stuff. And standing in the way is 10,000 vehicles. Groudon or Kyogre? I like Groudon better. The fish is just kind of a stupid fish, you know? Like, yeah, he's cool, but not really that cool. Also, no hundos in the day so far. Bro, the answer is bro? Yo, look at this. Look at this brigade coming up here. Okay, camera. Look at this. Where the hell did you guys come from? Why are there so many cars, man? I literally was going to cross here in peace, and now every car in the world is like, hi, how you doing, buddy? Now I'm here, too. Undelay, old guys. Let's go, let's go. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just going to run. I'm just going to run for it. Jeez, man. Every car in the world was lined up there. There's always traffic. Well, dude, there was nobody until I went to cross. That was bizarre. 71% from Quacks. I'm going to restart the game, too. I feel like we're gearing up for an app crash. Because we are playing Pokemon App Crash Go. So it's the best way to play on the go and get your app crashes in outside. They were waiting on you. Oh, and this is also a new Pokemon Go feature, where if you go to restart your game, you get locked out. It's really good. Pokemon Go, 10 out of 10 game. Spend your money on this game today, because it is 100% worth it. All right, and just like that, we're back in a flash. Don't forget to like the stream, says Tony. Yeah, like the freaking stream, man. And subscribe. We're close. We're coming up on 63K. It's the next milestone, so hit all the freaking buttons. After the next spawn, it is time for the Regito. Calyrex versus Scraggy? I feel like that's not a fair fight, though. And let's do Groudon first, actually, because he's going to expire. Was enjoying a waterfall, then saw someone peeing into it? Oh. I don't know what to do with that information. Snom, that's pretty much the only way to cross there. That is literally like the only way you can get across. An expired dinosaur? Expired dinosaur? What are we talking about? Hate the Scraggy line? Me too, man. Yeah, there's a Mega coming too. Mega Scrafty. Not a massive fan of that. Kamal, 25%. Decent. I mean, I'm being nice, Kamal. It's not very decent. We gotta beef those numbers up, Kamal. I don't know what else to say. Alright, so we'll do this, then 2 Reggies. There's another Groudon down the street. And then I think we'll go back to the city. I think that's the plan for now. You excited for the May raids? Yeah, they're gonna be okay. It's not the best month of raids. But I think it's gonna be, it'll be fun. We also caught a Didopotamus in there, I saw. Darth says, hello there, what's up? Yeah, it's about the same here for me. With the wind chill, I think it's around minus 2 or something. What are my thoughts on the letter Z? Serious answers only. Thoughts on the letter Z? I don't have too many thoughts on the letter Z. It just kind of exists. It's also part of my YouTube name, so I guess that's cool. We take 96s and retire? My Ultra Beasts have a lot. Yeah, quite a few, man. 94 in there. I haven't powered many of them up, though. That's a Hundo Zerk, 98. These are both shiny 98s. We have a fair amount of them, I would say. Yo, who's not rated up here, man? Who is this person? I'm ready for the Reggies. Try to snipe them if you can, Darth, because they're filling before I can even send invites. You can only have 3 players join, because with me, I mean, there's 4 technically, but 3 players plus me. And by the time I send invites, people are already sniping them, so if you want to hop in, definitely try to snipe them. What min do you want added to the game? What mon do I want added to the game? Yo, what is this? Dude, Pokemon Go is broken. That was like a full 10 seconds before I could fight. Shiny Kartana looks weird. Saw a jellyfish with the background. Yeah, that's the one from 2024. So GoFest had the wormhole backgrounds for the Ultra Beasts, and I'm trying to find someone to mirror trade that with. Because it's not a good IV, but it's very rare to get that. Yeah, you guys let me know if that's a new battle glitch you're having, where when you load into a raid, you can't attack for a minute, because I thought it was just me before I restarted the game, but it turns out that it's still happening, so. Pretty freaking weird, man. El Drago, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate that, man. What if plant pots didn't exist? And plants and flowers are just laying around on tables? What do you mean? Just a ball of roots on the bottom? How would that exist? Also, Groudon's smacking us. I'm using the Frustration Gyarados now. Eyeball Joseph says, what's up? Not much, man. How you doing? The wormhole background, I'm not sure if it will or not. I mean, you could be right. It could come back for the tour event, but they're more likely to have like a new background. They don't usually bring backgrounds like the same ones back. Don't have the battle delay? Yeah, my game's just bugging today, dude. I don't know what it is, but not loving it. Okay, so we're looking for 2351 on this guy. I mentioned before we've still not pulled a shiny since Groudon came back, which has been 90 plus raids now. Kind of getting scary for these. 2289. How many Riolus you get from the eggs that were shiny? 35. I hatched about 350 eggs, so I was pretty much right on cue with it. And we have no shiny from that one. But yeah, we got 2 shiny Latios that day too, and a shiny Lapras. What else did I get for shinies? I think that's what it was. So yeah, 38 total. I think 35 Riolus, 2 Latties, 1 Lapras. And then I saw 4 birds that day too. It was actually pretty crazy. Christian says I was close. Oh, you were technically right on the shinies. But yeah, that was an awesome day. That's Daramaka? Oh, okay, there's Reggie over there. I was like, I could have swore that was a Reggie here. If you think about it, no one's Sinnoh complete. Yeah, you need, what, Manaphy and Fion? How have they not released that yet? That's what everyone thought these daily 1 kilometer egg thing was going to be for, because apparently you have to hatch those, I think, in the main series games. So the data mines look to be a little bit off for those. Wonder how Manaphy and Fion will work. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering too. It seems very bizarre they've held on to those. Because usually, when there's a tour event, they try to complete the entire generation, right? So the fact that they've gone through this many gens and not given us the final pieces of that is interesting. Or maybe it'll be like in a paid ticket. That's kind of the new way of the future for the game. They seem to like to put almost everything into paid tickets. Okay, so the roster's going to be... Oh yeah, they're all going to reset at 5. Forgot about that. Well, let's do Groudon, then the Rock, and then another Rock. Up Team Mystic. I only picked it because I like the color blue, man. But my favorite bird, ironically, is the Moltres. So, I mean, you would have thought maybe I would have picked red, but I just like the color blue. Looks so much nicer in the background. Gonna cry if it's a paid ticket? Well, it probably will be, to be honest. The game has been changing a lot of how they release things, and usually, like, especially for shiny mythicals, it's always paid. What do you mean, unfortunately? Well, unfortunately is a pretty self-explanatory word, I think. Some invititos. Did your game change? No, Zach. So that's a new update they're making with, like, the Go Pass, I think, being in the tab or whatever. Mine hasn't done that yet. Apparently they're rolling out that update slowly. And thankfully I haven't got it yet because I saw it on Garlic's phone and it does not look very good. JK warned me about it a few days ago, and he had it early, and I have not got it yet. Gary in here, noise. We're still looking for our first bird of the day. Yesterday we saw how many? Was it 1 or 2? Maybe it was just 1. Yeah, I think it was just 1 yesterday. Unfortunately, I know what you mean, says Ashley. I got it, which is weird. Yeah, they're slowly, like, implementing it for accounts. So we'll all eventually have that one. Jasper, yeah, man. I think you can snipe them. Yeah, you can. Anytime you want to, go to your friends at a raid tab. So you click this little bottom tab. Friends at a raid right there. You can snipe whenever you want. But there's an invite. See my highest CP Pokemon and my medals? What do you want to see for medals? Because I'm trying to do raids and stuff, so I can't really go through, like, you know, 10 or 20 minutes of scrolling through medals or anything. But if you want to see something specific, I can pull it up. Right, 8 people, nice. We got Mr. Carlin here in his Mimikyu suit. But yeah, man, I was looking, I think it's like, what, 6 weeks or so? 6 weeks, I believe, until GoFest. That's pretty nuts. And the Japan one's even sooner than that. I think the Japan one's May 29th start. Can't give you my code, man, but I appreciate you being here. I do add YouTube members, and if you don't want to be a member of the YouTube channel, we do have a Discord. The Discord is free, and you can add other friends and stuff in there, so those are the 2 options. which I definitely recommend the Discord either way. I mean, the Discord is a good place to meet friends and community in general. One more thing, Shiny Eternatus and Arceus debut will be my prediction for this year's GoFest. I don't know. I don't think it'll be this year, because we're already getting a lot of stuff. Like, we're already getting Mewtwo. I don't know. Maybe. You could be right. Just curious, if I'm joining someone that invites me to a Dynamax raid, how do I join them? So you have to have particles, and you have to have a remote raid pass. The remote raid passes are blue. So you have to have those 2 items to be able to jump in off someone's raid remotely. Soapy says, finally, I can watch a stream. Work's been kicking my rear lately. Good to see you again, Soapy. I was going to say, I know it's been a bit, but I hope life's been good. What will the next 5-star raids be? Tapu Lele, I think. I don't actually know if there's another one squeezed into April or not, but I know Tapu Lele is the first May one. Can someone please come steal me and take me to GoFest, says Ashley? Come steal me and take me there? How far away? I mean, it's probably far for you. I don't know geographically. I was going to say, how far is Carolina to Chicago? In my head, it looks close, but I know, like, very little about the states. Did we hit the like goal? All right, thank you guys for crushing the like goal, man. Let's get that one up there. Tapu Koko first, and then I think Tapu Lele. Yeah, that probably makes sense. But here we go. 2351 is what we want. We got a 2311. Decent. Kind of smells like burning rubber over here. Not too sure why. Come on, Groudon, do it. Oh, man. Yo, this is actually crazy. Anyone who's been here watching the streams every day, like, you've probably seen me get a lot of non-shiny Groudons. Also a 12K egg going in. 12K is the Pancham Express, which you want to see yourself a 250 on that. Let me check the researches before we hop in. 2 checks for Galarian Corsola. Let's see it. Number 1 is not a shiny. Number 2, also not shiny either. A 336. Wonder if that one's got to be up there, actually. I'm going to incubate the 2s, just in case we pick up any more of those researches. Personally endorsed by BT, says Banzuki. The Pancham Express. Fans of non-shiny Groudons are throwing a party right now. They really are. They're like, yo, this guy can't miss. Throwing a party for non-shiny Groudons. Zero, what's up, man? Sweet, send some Invititos, and just like that, it's full. I was going to say, yeah, these fill quick, man. Wonder what spawns we getting for this year's GoFest. They might be released already, I'm not too sure. What's up, Bomb? They usually have different biomes, so usually what it is like, every couple hours they'll switch it. And there's usually quite a few spawns for them, too. But you'll be able to look them up closer to the date. But yeah, I'm guessing there'll be quite a few. It's going to be interesting whenever they start putting Mudbray in GoFest, because right now Mudbray is locked to the City Safari events. But that's exactly like, dude, is it? I was going to say, if that hits Earthquake before, we're in trouble. But yeah, Skiddo was in City Safari events, then it came to GoFest. Now it's Mudbray, so I'm assuming like next year's GoFest might start having Mudbrays. I don't know, though. Lincoln, thanks for the jewels, man. Appreciate that, dude. And I also am wondering what the next version of Skidoo and Mudbray will be. Like, what's the next future City Safari Pokemon going to look like? They could Witcher. Yeah, you could be right. Or Wither, my bad. Your dad spoofed somewhere and did Regirock raids. Yeah, he's gonna get banned if he does that. He shouldn't be teaching you how to cheat. That's not really a good lesson to teach your kids, I don't think. But who am I to know? Okay, we have like very, very little life left in this one. As a diehard Mudbray fan, locking him up as diabolical? Well, it's only for now. Like I mentioned before, like Skidoo was locked, right? And now you can find it in the wild, and it was around for GoFest. So I think that's going to be the same case. Like, I do believe that it'll be the similar mechanic where we get Mudbray for events. I don't think it'll be Manaphy. They wouldn't give you, like, a mythical where you can farm it in the wild. That'd be crazy, but I don't think they'd ever give you one you can catch a lot of. Yo, Jasper, thanks for the 2, man. Appreciate the crispy 2 bomb, and yo, we're getting smoked. Am I just getting targeted or what? But I'm almost done, and... Oh, man, is that KO? I think we're going to lose this one, man. I don't think we're dealing enough damage to even come close. Thank you for the 2, though, man. Need patience to battle Dynamax Legendaries? Yeah, this one's not about patience, though. This one's more about, I think don't have the best counters in here. Let me go back and see who made it into this one. Jasper, thanks again for the 2, man. Appreciate it, dude. I can't see when I scroll back who was in this. I'm trying to go back in the chat phone and see, because it looks like this is going to be a fail. I hate to say it, but it's looking like it's going to be a fail. Koofant, yeah, that'd be kind of a cool one, wouldn't it? Mikey said my brother says hi. What's up, man? Say hi to your brother for me. Sorry, dude. I'm trying to scroll back in the stream. This is a pain because I can't see who was in here. And it looks like we're going to lose passes if not. Jasper with the 5. Dude, Jasper going off with the donos. Thank you again, man. Really appreciate that. Show some big love for Jasper. It looks like Lugia Lover was in here. It looks like Darth was in here. If you were in this raid, let me know so I can send it back. Because, yeah, that's all I can see on my chat phone. I can't see who the other person was. Do I have any remote raids? Well, that's what I'm doing right now. People are remoting my raids. It was Lucas in here. So, Lugia Lover, Darth, and Lucas. Okay, be ready to join this one back. Because, yeah, all my Zacians got targeted right away. G-Max is this weekend? Yes, it is. It is indeed. But yeah, there's like a no % chance we're going to win this one. It was not me, says Ashley. Yeah, so if anyone else is trying to join these, don't join this one because we're trying to get the same people back in. Jasper with the 5 says 2 5 bombs. Dude, Jasper going crazy with the donos. Thank you again, man. Oh my goodness. 4 donos in less than 4 minutes. Jasper's going for a record. Really do appreciate it, man. But yeah, let's run this one back and get it done. Knuckle sandwiches? Mikey says bye. Sniper, no sniping. Yeah, pretty much unless we get the people in here that we're in, I'm going to keep leaving. So please do not snipe this one. Unless you are the people that were just in the raid. Okay, let's do it. So we had Darth in here, Lugia. Who was the other one that was in here? Dude, Jasper with a 5 again. Thank you, man. Beautiful. There we go. First try, we got it. Yo, I was not expecting that. I have to say, I was not expecting that. But Jasper, thank you for all these donos, man. Oh my goodness. That is more donos than chats right now. This one's going to be a success. I can feel it. Usually the ones you have to do twice over give you something good. Oh, man. Not if we're lagging. What's happening here? Okay, well, let's only use 1 Stone Edge this time, but geez. Don't tell me how to live my spam life. Yeah, let Nightbot know. You definitely let him know, Banzuki. Registeel Dynamax battles? No, that'll be next month. So we've had Reg Ice, we've had Regirock now, and then Registeel will be next month. Okay, our dog is a-wooing. This one's already off to a better start. Last time I think I already got one-shotted on like an earthquake by this point. Yeah, next month for Reggie, for the Registeel. Which, I don't know, what do you guys like the best out of the original Reggies? Do you like Reg Ice, Regirock, or Registeel? Because I don't know which one I like the best. I'm assuming after that we're going to get Regigigas. Would probably make the most sense. Playing Pokemon in my city, I should know karate, says Parma. Why is everyone getting into martial arts now? Maybe that is the best preferred method of defending yourself. I don't know. Regidrago? Yeah, those ones I'm assuming will be last. Like the Drago and the Alecki, just because they're like the newest Reggies in the game. This thing is smoking us, though. Right. Come on, doggo. Do your woo. An update to that would be a lot better if they would make it so they don't have to do their cheer every time. Yo, Jasper with a 10. His message says 10 bomb. Yo, thanks again for all these donos, man. Oh my god. You really don't have to do that. I appreciate you just hanging out in the streams, man, but oh my god. That is more donos than I can keep track of now. Multiple 2s, multiple 5s, then a 10. All right, Karate Master, says Parma. Yo, are we not going to beat this? I really don't want to have to pop a mushroom to do this, but I don't believe we're dealing enough damage. Karate nobody, says Banzuki. Yeah, if we have to run this again, I guess I'll buy a mushroom. I really don't want to, but just to make sure everyone's successful in this one. Just like Regice and Regirock. Yeah, it's going to stay the whole week, I think. I do believe so. Anything good today so far? Not really. I've been doing a bunch of Regirock raids. None of them have shined yet. Best defense comes in small holsters. Jasper's making us feel bad, says Ashley. You got it, 2 more Dynas? Yeah, I know, but if I get hit, this is my last Pokemon. It keeps targeting me. Which is annoying, because I have a bunch of level 50 Zacians, and that's the best counter to use. If I don't get Earthquaked, then maybe. We'll have to see. But yeah, literally the best counters to use are the doggos, and I keep just getting destroyed. Alright, maybe. It's looking okay. My holster is normal size. Could you use a Tyranids Adventure Effect? You could, yeah. You could use E-Turn, you could actually use, I guess, Zacian's Adventure Effect too. Not gonna lie though, these battles have been easy. We haven't failed any of them except for this one, but it just depends what everyone's using, right? If you don't have that good a Dynamax Pokemon, you deal less damage, so it really depends each time which Pokemon are being used. Hey, what's up, Cleo? Ready for the festivities? How was work today? Hopefully decent. Everyone's onto their last Mon, so if we get Earthquaked, we're done. Don't get Earthquaked, man. Don't get quaked. Attack incoming. No, 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 no. Escape the attack. Yo, no way. Dude, are you kidding me? Right before we max? Oh, I'm gonna have to buy a mushroom. That sucks. Okay. Alright, same people hop back in. Yeah, we've never failed one of these, let alone failed it twice. But we'll run it back. If you use a remote raid, do you do less damage? No. Hey, what's up, Roberto? How you doing today? Yeah, this one's 100% a loss, though. So the same people jump back in. Lucas, Darth, and... Who else do we have in this one? Lugia, I think so? Buy a mushroom? I think I might have one. It's fine either way. Nah, Darth, you're good, man. We'll end up winning it. I just want to make sure you guys don't lose passes. We have 13 minutes until it resets, so we have to try to beat it this time. Hopefully this one or the next one. Doing amazing. Hard to find people to do the Regirocks. Yeah, it depends on counters, right? As long as you have good counters, they're not hard at all. Okay, let's do it again. Like I said, don't snipe this one unless you are the people that were in last time. So Prone and Lugia, there we go. Dude, Charlie, hop on out, please. Same people have to be in here so they don't lose passes. So we'll have to... There we go. Sweet, thanks, man. You can hop in the next one, though, for sure. I just did a Groudon beside me. Yeah, we gotta relobby this one again. Yeah, guys, please don't snipe unless you're in the last one, because people are gonna lose their passes. So let's try to lobby this one more time. Because for me, I don't care who hops in, I just don't want anyone to lose a raid pass. That's the main thing. Darth says it's lagging. Yeah, guys, please do not snipe this. We're trying to get the same people in here, and I can't run it until we get the same people in. So, let's try again. There we go. And Lugia has to join too, right? Alright, Darth, if you hop on in, we're good to go. That's the problem, man, with these Dynamax raids. If you lose them, getting the same group of people is, like, insanely hard to do. No, it's not her fault, Jan. She probably doesn't know what we're trying to do. Okay, sweet. We do have a mushroom down, which is great. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, well, this one's the time. I thought I had a mushroom already. What's up, Dustin? Trust the mailman? Don't trust the mailman? Banzuki says shrooms? Dude, this glitch isn't helping either. I am full on not able to help our team for like 5 seconds. And I'm already being targeted with an attack by the time I load in. Never had a mushroom? You mean in this game? Or do you mean something else, Cleo? Focus Blast hits pretty hard. Yo, this thing's spamming them. Come on, get there. I feel like we're charging the max meter very, very slowly. Had a lot of issues with Dynamax Ho. It was impossible. If your team is entirely Crown Pokemon... well, the Crown Pokemon are the best ones to use in this for damage-wise, because Steel is going to be very good against Rock Pokemon. But yeah, hopefully this one's a win, man. No, Marissa, you're totally good. No, it's not your fault at all. It's because we failed. So I'm trying to get the same people back in just so they don't lose their passes, that's all. Otherwise, I don't care. It's just whoever gets in is fine. But yeah, I just want to make sure they didn't lose passes. You're more than good, though. I'm just going to spam these so we don't lose it. Get that as well. Okay, Zama's now done. But yeah, Focus Blast is not ideal. It's going to be slightly better with a half fairy type, but still not good. You get a shiny Lugia? What, from Dynamax? Come on, come on. Don't get hit again. This one's off to a better start. No, Marissa, you're all good. It's totally fine. Yeah, it was like one of the only scenarios that we failed. That's the only reason why. What's up, Kez? The Rock is cooking. Yeah, this thing, it has some kind of annoying moves. Earthquake and Focus Blast are very annoying. And then Kez comes in with minus 100. You can win this with a built Metagross and 2 Blissies. Yeah, you don't have to have Crown Pokemon. It's more important to have the max level 3 move. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Something that's high in protein, I'd imagine. Okay, Stone Edge shouldn't be that bad. Dude, how does Stone Edge do that much to a Steel type? Pace was 50%. Why not use a Water type? Well, because the attack stat on Zacian is way higher, and Steel is still super effective damage. So like I just said, like 10 times in a row, Zacian and Zamazenta will be the best counters. So that's why I'm using them, because they are the best counters. Shiny Lapras today was wild. Nice, from the routes. 67 from Cleo, 4 from Jan. Why does Regirock look like a bodybuilder? He's got some pretty bulky shoulders, doesn't he? He's pretty built in the shoulder department. Okay, we're about to lose our doggo. Yeah, I hope we beat this one, man. We have not struggled with any of these yet. This one's not been good. Wolverine, what's up, dude? I think our friendship is finally at the level to trade if you want to do that today. You got to let me know what you want, by the way. I don't know if you checked out my tag. But if there's anything you're looking for specifically, let me know. This one's going to be close. He's going to be the Rocklet one, you think? I'm lurking, says Callie. Hey, Sir Pix, thank you very much for the sub, man. Do I have Mewtwo? I don't. I only ever rated the Shadow ones. So I have Mewtwo, but I don't have a shiny one, and I'd have to purify a Shadow to trade. So if you want that, I can do it, but that's the only Mewtwo's that I have. I've been trading Nate for a ton of them because he has them. Yo, we're going to fail this again. Oh, man, that's so annoying. Okay, this is the last one we can do. It's going to reset. So let me buy mushrooms, put on Zacian Adventure Effect. Dude, my daily incense is running out because we've been here for like half an hour. That's crazy, man. Okay, well, I can't run Zacian then because we have this. All yours? Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no worries. We can do the trade tomorrow. Dude, really do not want to buy mushrooms for this, but we will. Dude, they're all... I'm going to just buy this for now. Even though that's a terrible deal on these. Okay, hop back in. Same guys. Let's run it again. Just so we don't lose any raid passes. You guys got this. Hang in there. We haven't lost all day, but this lobby has not been working so far. Alright, sweet. Same lobby going in. Marissa with a 10 says shrooms. Thanks for the shroom money. You don't gotta do that. But I do appreciate it. Show some love for Marissa. And the thing is, I can still use it in the next battles. It's not a huge deal, but this time, Trust, thank you very much, though, for the crispy 10. The mushroom emoji from Kristen. I'm glad that we caught the daily incense, though, man. It had 4 minutes. That means we've been doing this Dynamax battle for 30 minutes, man. That's actually crazy. This will be the one. Pace, thanks for the press F Jules, man. No, Marissa, you don't got to be sorry for that at all. I mean, there's no way you could possibly know the scenario, right? Like, there's no possible way. I usually just run them first come, first serve anyways. The only time I won't is, like, if people are going to lose their remote raid pass, then I feel bad. But you're totally good. You don't have to apologize for that. This rock can go to the frick off islands with a one-way ticket. Okay, a little bit better damage so far. This better shine. Yeah, Kristen, it better be like a Shundo. That's a lot better damage this time. Oh, and now it's glitched. I was going to say, if this one kicks us out now, we can't fail this one because this is the last time before it resets. They reset on the hour. Hopefully get a Shundo at this point. Can we have some Yveltals? Well, there's no Yveltals around right now. They have to be in raids. Is Shiny Tendo incoming? Probably. I could see that. Yeah, this one's already going a lot better. Pokemon's going to fix their bugs. Dude, today has been relentless. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time I join a battle, it takes about, like, 5 seconds before it lets me attack. So by the time that I start clicking on the phone, I've already been hit by something, which is not good at all. The Shundo Rock, it's done already. Yeah, this one's going way better. What's up, Kevin? Have a good feeling about this one? Someone's getting something from it. I would be remiss if we don't. I mean, in raids, yeah, Yveltal's not around. It was around for Kalos about a month ago. But there is no possible way to get Yveltal raids right now. Owen says, how's your day going? Pretty good, man. Not too bad. Just been doing the same thing we always do, grinding some raids and looking for some Galarian birds. Let me know when you beat it, says Vanzuki. All right, we'll give you a wake-up call. The glitches are insane, but we do put up with them, says Power. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how the coding for the games work, but it seems like when they try to fix one thing, something else breaks. There's always a glitch. I gave every one of them to Nate Wolverine. It's funny, you guys have the same taste. You guys both like bugs. But I don't even have any shiny Charcadets left. I gave him all 7 that I had. Anything else you want, though? What are some of the raids we doing today? This guy, Groudon, and Latios. Those are the only things available. So I don't choose what's in raids. Pokemon Go does, and they switch every week. But, yeah. Can only do whatever raids are around. Primals are coming back? Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, we're going to have the Shadows for GoFest, and then the regulars are around right now. But as far as the Primals go, my guess is as good as yours. Hey, what's up, freak? Bet this one will be a shiny, a Temu Shundo? The Walmart of the Temu Shundo 14 shiny? What's up, coach? Regirock is not as bricked up as me. You're perma-bricked, says Cleo? I mean, yeah, coach is kind of the walking ambassador for being bricked up. Leo says chocolate rock. All right, man. Well, that was a hard-fought battle. I feel like everyone here deserves a shiny, because that was a lot of time. Oh, dude, Wolverine, I can. Yo, I actually can do that. Because you gave me my first ever Zerk, and I got 2 on the last time. So, yeah, I'll give you one for sure, man. That's the least I could do. Okay. Come on. 1730. Dude, what a stinker. You go through the complete ringer for that thing. All right. Yeah. Maybe the next one will be good. I still got the mushroom down, so we can go run another one somewhere. Super primal megas. Well, yeah, Wolverine, I can give you the Zerk. Because, yeah, Wolverine traded me this. It's not a great IV, but it was already double moved and level 40'd and stuff. Which is a nice thing to do. I can give you that. Give you that one. We'll call that one Wolvie. Not Pokedex. Put it in my... Not items either. What am I doing? Remote trade. There we go. That'll be actually a sick trade. Well, yeah, if you want Zerk, it's yours. If you want something else, you can let me know. Because, yeah, I am very excited to have that Umbreon, man. I think there should be another one of these. That one in the corner is going to reset in 30 seconds. So by the time we get there, it'll be good to run again. Let's also have a look. We got the tiny Wiglet today, which is hilarious. Would have been an awesome shiny. You can't give people stuff in this game. You have to be local to trade. So I can't give you stuff if you're new to the game, but the good thing is you can just find things everywhere. Like Pokemon literally spawn worldwide, so you can just do raids wherever you want or catch them in the wild. Magikarp shiny from Mises. Jessica, you going to GoFest? You know I always like the nice feast trades. Trying to get the Shundo Gyarados still. Been taking me ages, though. Alright, Jan, have a good one. See you on the next one. For some reason, the second fight was sending me a different power spot. Really? Well, you got the raid boss, though, right? You should? Can you give me like 100 Shundos? Well, of course. That's why we're here. Let me get one more spawn, and then we'll do that reg. Because they've all reset again. These guys are healed, yeah. There was a couple times that on this corner we got birds as well. So I'll take a look for that first. Battle someone for it. Battle what for it? What do you mean? The raids are just, they're not other people. They're just like raids that are around, if that's what you mean. Alright, hop on into this one. Let's go. Trade me a Shundo at least, says Kristen. Yeah. The guy from yesterday was wild. Well, can you at least do that? I was like, what? That was crazy. When's Tapu Koko coming? If you look up the end of, or the next May content update on Pokemon Go Hub or Leak Duck, it'll show you all the raid bosses that are coming. Because there's quite a few and they're always changing, so I always recommend like looking at a website like that. Alright, 4 people going in again. The same old Reggie. He has not shined for me yet, by the way. Dude, also, what is this? Yeah, why is that happening over and over again? Jeez. And now we're not even charging the max meter. Like, there's something broken, man, with these. There's something bugged. Where am I playing? In Italy, it's 11. I'm playing in Canada. So in Canada, it is 5 o'clock. Doing the awoo. We got a male Hundo Combi. Jake said, what's up, bro? Not much. Male Hundo Combi is, I mean, it's bittersweet. It's still a Hundo, but of course we all want the female one. This one is going very quick. I feel like the first time we did that Reggie, though, admittedly we did get unlucky with the earthquakes. Like, it was spamming those over and over again. So there's a little bit of RNG involved with these, right? If they're spamming their nuke move. And it's a little bit unfortunate they gave the Reggies Focus Blast and Earthquake. Because both those are going to hit your Steel Doggos like a truck. Is that the only form? What do you mean the only form? Any other Pokemon like that? Dynamax there is, yeah. Not available today. How it works for Pokemon Go is they add different raid bosses on like a weekly basis. So you kind of got to wait for certain Pokemon to come around, but Dynamax, they debut new stuff all the time. This one just came out today, though, on Monday. All right, man. Someone's using Tox in there, too? I don't know if an electric type would be the most ideal for rock, but as long as we win, that's fine. What did I say is my rarest Hundo that isn't a Shundo? I don't know. I'd have to look. I'd have to look through my stuff. I don't know what my rarest Hundo would be. Perhaps something with the background. I do have a Hundo Xurkitree with the wormhole background from 2024, which is pretty rare. It was only available for one weekend. What's the worst mistake I've made in Pokemon Go? I've deleted Hundos. So that's probably up there for sure. Deleted Shinies by accident before many times. Either that or maybe adding Nate as a friend. That was the worst mistake that I made. Why can't I find Larvitar? He might be biome specific, and also, like, not everything is available every day. Like, I can't just go out and find a Charizard most days. It's kind of RNG related, like, random luck. Banzuki, I would agree with that statement too. And yes! Let's go! Finally the chocolate rocks. Yo, he looks really nice. I was like, what's going on, man? That's been a lot of raids for nothing. Pow, right in the kisser. Unfortunately, I think he's going to be not the best IV, but we'll see. Okay, he's been caught. And he is... Ooh, not the best, but still, that's sick, man. He looks real nice. Whoa. Got the dancing Ludicolo around here. It's a level 1. Alright, now we're happy again. But yeah, he was a shiny. So, non-shiny, shiny. You can see he's just some darker rocks. Wish he was a better IV. But that's still cool. Twix is super bricked? That is the first shiny of the day, by the way, too. I mean, it's only 2 hours in, but still, that took a while. Ludicolo is celebrating the shiny he was. That's exactly what he's doing. Look at this guy. He's like, hey, we got a shiny. Let's go. Holy mischievous here. Good night, Tony. Thanks for chilling, man. Shiny Raikou? I have a really sick Raikou, actually. I have some shiny shadow ones, but... Where's the Dynamax one with the background? Where did I put him? Either way, in the meantime, that's what he looks like. Yo, Kevin with the 50. How you so good? Love your videos. I'm from Norway. Dude, welcome in from Norway. And honestly, I just play the game a lot. I don't know if Pokemon Go is really about being good and bad. I think it's more so just kind of a collector game and adventuring type game. But I'm glad to hear you're liking the videos, man. And thank you so much for the dono. Show some love for Kevin. Chalk to rock. He's doing the crocodile rock. Also, yo, Wiglet, hold on. Please? Oh, I would have pooped my pants for that thing right there. That would have been glorious. Would have been, could have been, should have been, wasn't. And a Balchin cast form. Lapras again. I think Lapras is on top of... Was that Credilli? We'll never know. Lapras is just smothering Credilli. Oh my god. That's what happened yesterday. Lapras spawned on top of Galarian Zapdos. And we had a heck of a time digging him out of the pile. No shot Lapras is a 1 in 64. I got a shiny one 2 days ago, but Permaboost is gone, right? So I don't think it is 1 in 64 anymore at all. You're getting a yogurt? I haven't eaten yogurt in ages. Yogurt sounds good, though. I approve. Hatched a Hundo Dunsparce and a Wimpod today. Wimpodius Maximus. The shiny Wimpod reminds me of McDonald's. Like, this guy looks like he'd be hanging out with Ronald McDonald in the gang. I don't know why. It's the color scheme, I think, perhaps. You had frozen yogurt? The right answer for yogurt is banana? Some nanner yogurt? I haven't eaten yogurt since I was like a kid, man. I used to eat it all the time. See my shiny Hitmonchamp? What's that? Hitmonchan? This guy? I never got the Dynamax one of these. I really wanted him, though. What are the odds for a shiny Magikarp? 1 in 500. Unless you get it from Cliff, like a shadow one. Probably 1 in 64 that way. But there is another... There's a Groudon, and there's also 2 Regirocks. Let's go beat those up. I think we're going to do the... Yeah, we're going to do the Groudon first. Congrats on the shiny rock, you're good again, says Pace. Okay. At least we learned how to get good from Pace. Alright, we got some stuff and some things. Nice. I'm also going to go do my daily check to see if they open the public washrooms here while we beat up the raid. Which I'm not so sure they did. Banzuki says, get good. Mr. Nicholas Reginald Pokestop, what's up, man? Yeah, I haven't seen any Latios today. Come to think of it, like, I don't think we saw any before we left the city at the beginning. There's definitely been none over here. It's been all Groudons. Not complaining, but it would be kind of cool to get a mix of some shadow raids in here, too. Join the Discord? Nice. Welcome in. Monkey says P. Well, that's what I intend on doing, but I have to go see if they open the washrooms or not. If you want to hop in on Groudon, though, let me know, or snipe on in, do whatever you want to do. Wiglet? Oh, a 50 CP. He's spawning in the middle of the park. That ought to be illegal. Dynamax shiny odds are 1 in 512? No, so legendaries will be 1 in 20 from Dynamax. But regular stuff is probably like a 1 in 128, or maybe a 1 in 64. I don't think those are complete full odds. A 69 CP Wiglet? I might have one. Get a Wiglet. No. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. I literally have the 69 CP. Look at him headbanging. He's like, oh, yeah. That looks so wrong. All right, let's do the Groudon. Well, I go and check for day 956 of if the washroom is open or not. Parma's having a laugh. What a weird animation, man. Why's he gotta look like that? People are already maxing their battles for the day. You have a Wiglet named Rachel? I do. And the washrooms are not open? Dude, they just love for me to use nature to get my job done. Oh my goodness. That's wild, man. We're at 6 people, sweet. Brian, what's up, man? How you been? My shiny Lapras? I have quite a few of them. I was trading some of them away for a little bit, but yeah, we got some Lappies. You mean in chat? What are you talking about? 8 people, nice. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys, I'm going to mute the mic here for a second, because I'm going to be using the washroom, so as we do the raid, you're not going to hear any sound, because again, I am going to be muting the mic so I can use the washroom, so be right back. Alright, I should be back now. Raid's not even done yet. Pretty efficient, man. It's not even P yellow, it's a highlighter marker yellow. With Groudon shiny color? Restroom or bathrooms? I was gonna say, yeah. Usually people call them washrooms, bathrooms. Alright, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. We have a 23-22, otherwise known as meh. Let's see if this one shines, man. Come on. Ah, it does not. We're using your hands or what to tap on the raid? Wouldn't you like to know? I think you already know the answer to that question. We all stare at our silent screen? Well, I mean, I don't know. People complain if I mute it, but I don't think you want to hear me going pee. You call the washroom the head? What? What does that mean? He's using his feet, says Darth. Yeah, exactly. I was using my big toe. Why is he always red? This is crazy that he's always red. Someone better tell me why. Not sure who, but somebody better tell me. Shiny Groudon looks like he'd be found in the bathroom. Here we go, a crispy 2K going in that is a big old letdown. All right. Now we're not happy again. Let me get one more spawn, and then I'm going to hop in another pile of rocks over here. I feel like this has been a lot of rating for things that aren't shiny. And yes, I know, we got a shiny Regirock, but I mean, like, for the amount of things we've done, haven't had too many of them shine. He's red because you already have a Shundo? Is that what this is about? Because I don't like it if that's what this is about. Yay, putting particle packs in. This is worth it. That's what I always say. All right. If you want to snipe one in, do your thing. Try to send some Invititos, but I'm sure it'll be full before I can even do that. All right. We got Jordan here. We got Kez and J Radish. Let's do it. Finally standing in some sunshine. The last time we did that other raid, it was like behind a couple of trees, and man, it was cold standing there for like 30 minutes. At least you're getting candies. I mean, I do have a pile of Regirock candies already. But yeah, I am getting candies. Pea-colored Groudon and poop-colored Regirock. And snot-colored Latios. That's a lot of bodily stuff. Dude, look at that. Before I even load in the raid, I'm getting quaked. That's some bull right there, dude. Also, someone got kicked out of the raid. Yo, Pokemon Go, why do you suck, man? It kicked me, says J Radish. Ashley with the 5. I finally got another shiny Groudon, thanks. Yours has to be coming soon. Thank you very much for the 5, Ashley. Congrats on the shiny. I hope it was a good one. And either way, it's just cool to have some other shinies. Show some big love for Ashley. And I hope so. Yeah, I was going to say, this one literally was like, it handicapped me at the first. I couldn't even attack until I got hit, and J Radish got kicked, so we may have to run this one back. I don't know. Jordan and Kez were in here too, so someone make note of all the names I just said in case we have to run it back again. Because that is very unfortunate. Constantine says shiny. Have to power up 3 good Pokemon to max level for level 73. Which ones are good to? Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Zacian, Zamazenta, Kyurem, Necrozma. Those are all pretty good. And if you don't want to go legendaries, you could go pseudos like Tyranitar or Metagross. Whatever you like, really. Gonna make it with 3? I think so. I mean, I still have the mushroom down, so probably. We might be able to beat it with a 3-piece McNugget meal. Forgot to thank you for this weekend. Your invite got me a shiny laddie, says Roberto. Hey, no worries, man. Dude, thanks for hopping in, and congrats on the shiny. It's the least I can do is send invites when I'm already doing the raids anyways, man. So, glad to hear you got something good from it. Kez says my game froze? Oh my goodness. So now we have the 2-piece McNugget meal. Dude, Pokemon gotta fix this stuff, man. Like, Focus Blast, is that KO? Almost KO'd. It kicked me in now too, says Kez. Jeez, I don't even know what to do with that. Because the thing is, if I leave this, then Jordan will lose a pass. I don't know, man. They put you in a tough situation. Like, what are you even supposed to do when everyone gets kicked? Did you lose a pass, Kez, or no? So nice to live near college, says Monkey Man. Chicken nuggies for dinner sounds good. Sounds really good. Because, man, these raids are just bugged all like crazy. Keep going, you're close. I just hate if people lose passes, man. That's super annoying. Earthquake. I don't know. If he quakes again, we're probably going to lose. They're tough to do with remotes and randoms. It's just like really dirt that they're kicking people out. And like also too, that new glitch where it waits until I've been hit before I spawn in is super annoying. I will have Yaz, I can't get back in. Kaz, that's so annoying. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. So the thing is, if I leave this, then Jordan won't beat it either. Don't think Niantic's lawyer's about to sleep at night? I don't understand how this can happen all the time. Like, there's just always glitches with it. Okay, here we go. That was a very, very sketch battle. It kicked out J Radish and Kez. Somehow we ended up winning. Let's see if it's shiny, man. Come on. No shiny in a 1734. Yikes. Kez said lost a pass. Oh my god. Try to contact Niantic. Tell them what happened. Hopefully they give you your pass back. You just gotta give them the details. Like tell them it was a Regirock Dynamax remote. The time of day and stuff. They won't always, but sometimes they will. You might as well report it, though, because if they give you your pass back, that's still better than nothing. But yeah, man, they gotta fix some stuff. All right, Tiger. Have a good one, man. Catch 15 is Cherubi. Still having a huge hard time finding fire types for this. This event doesn't really have them spawning, unless I find like a random nest of fire types. How do you catch Pokemon so fast? So Monkey, if you go to my YouTube channel, like click on my actual channel page, go to the videos. The last video I posted is called How to Quick Catch. It's only 1 minute long, but it shows you the hand motion on what I'm doing and how to catch Pokemon like that. Excadrill is strong, yeah. It'll be good because it's a ground type, which is good against rock. We're going to do... Oh, there's finally a Latios. A bunch of Reggies, but there's a Latios up that way too. Jordan got a shiny, okay. Yo, congrats on the shiny. I'm glad that something good came of that, because it kicked out half of our friends in there. And I'm glad that you got something good. Also, where the birds at? Where the birditos? El birditos, por favor. I think that was like perfect Spanish. Waterboy, what's up? The next one over yonder. Why is that one still not refreshed? Did that like 2 hours ago. Other ones are good though. And officially Max Monday starts at 6. There is no additional bonuses though to doing it then, so you can do your battles before or after. If you really want to wait till 6, you could, but it's not like you get any special stuff. May looks boring? Depends if you like Ultra Beast or not. 92 from Marissa, okay. Los Birditos, por favor, by the way. Love your streams, bro. Hey, thanks for watching, man. Glad to hear you liking the streams. I've been seeing, like, piles of birds every day, so I've become spoiled. Days where I don't see birds, I'm like, yo, what's going on? And today, so far, has been one of those birdless days. We are birdless in Seattle, even though we don't live in Seattle. Not gonna lie, it's impressive how many different glitches can happen and go. It's almost like it's on purpose, man. I don't think one game could have that many glitches unless they tried. What's the shiny count for the day? Just 1. Hasn't been that lucky. The thing is, I haven't been hunting the wild either, really. Just been raids. We got a Dynamax shiny Regirock, though, which is the newest, technically the newest shiny released. Not Regirock as is, but the Dynamax version of it. So I'm happy to get it. But I would like to see some birds today. We are very, very due for a shiny bird. Mr. Steel, what's up? Callie with 81%. Also, when does that Steel event start? Is it tomorrow? Because this event ends tonight. But the Steel Resolved event, is that tomorrow? Oh, I didn't get a chance to look. How do you have 80 million Stardust, bro, from playing all the time? Catching every Pokemon you see. So if you're noticing right now, I do not pass any Pokemon without catching it because every single one of them gives you Stardust XP. And that's the best way to level up in the game. Ooh, some Wigglets up here. Next week? Okay. So there's no event tomorrow then? So I could have swore there was an event tomorrow. Also another pile of Rakitos. Another week off? Hey, Pokemon Go, with all these weeks off, you guys mind, like, working on the game? Is that, like, a crazy idea to maybe, you know, do some upkeep? Make sure the game is, say, I don't know, functioning? Because that'd be cool. The amount of new glitches have been actually driving me insane. Guzzlord refuses to shine for me. Alright, the time has come again. Let's hop in on Z-Sky. Oh man, do not love buying a gazillion particles for these. On the weekend, I'm kind of cool with it. But in the meantime, these seem like they could go to a better use, probably. But we do it for the streams. Wow, that was quick. Marissa Lugia. And we got Jordan as well. Let's go. Tomorrow's Showcase Tuesday. Yeah. I mean, dude, honestly, the showcases are still pretty fun. And they give you a lot of good stuff. But I think that there's, like, having less of them per week kind of sucks. Because I used to win a ton of stuff from those. Like, I was getting lures and incubators and eggs and all kinds of stuff from those. Only being able to play those on Tuesdays, kind of, I don't know, not the best. Scoped It can't hear you. They're on vacation with our coin money? Yeah, they're smoking Cuban cigars with the coin money, I think. I should have brought, yeah, I was going to say Zacian. Which of the 4 G-Max should I hunt on Saturday? Dan, honestly, I would go probably with Gengar and Charizard. Because Charizard is the second best fire type and also, in my opinion, the coolest design. And Gengar is the best ghost type, and I don't see Gengar being replaced as the best ghost probably ever. Paint everything, what's up? Hate the Psychic and Dark showcases? Yeah, well, the thing is, there's a new thing they've made for showcases where you can't reuse Pokemon that have already won. So, if your Pokemon you've entered has won previous weeks, they don't let you use it again. Okay, this one's going okay so far. I think I've already lost them on, though. No more weekly main events? Yeah, it's like they're making a lot of weird changes. And what that tells me is that they're doing a lot of testing. They're seeing how we react to things. I don't think Perma Boost is gone forever. That would be a very strange thing. I think that they're testing a lot of these different updates to see if we like them better or worse. They're always running more or less psychological tests to see if things result in more money for them or less money, or more game engagement or less game engagement. So I don't know if we're going to see a lot of these changes stick around long term or not. Who's Coachella? Catch any shiny Regirocks? I did. I got one today. They're just slacking. Elvis says, Scopely discovered they're giving us too much stuff in the daily showcases. That's what I mean. Because, like, I even said way back, I'm like, it is pretty impressive that if you get 3 firsts, they can give you, like, 1 of every lure and a super incubator and 3 star pieces. Like, because all that stuff costs money. But I do think, yeah, they've been doing some reflecting. They're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't give as much stuff away for free, even though you are playing the game to get it. They should do a psychological test on me, says Coach. How you doing, Landon? Taking away features to sell them back to us, event by event. Yeah, I mean, like, that's why I try to stick it to them when they have these Go Passes with no trinket. I refuse to buy those. You have to let them know. Like, if everyone stops buying the Go Pass Deluxe when there's no trinket, that immediately sends them a signal saying, hey, if there's no trinket, no one buys it. Give them a trinket. If people keep buying it for reasons that I refuse to believe or understand, like, what's the possible reason you'd care about getting the Deluxe Go Pass to get a super incubator at the end? Like, that makes no sense to me, man. And this is coming from somebody who buys pretty much everything that comes out in the game. I think that if there's no trinket in the Go Pass, do not buy it. Gotta send them a message. Because otherwise, they're going to keep trying to stick us with less and less stuff. And that's not too much to ask, right? If you're going to pay for the Go Pass, a trinket is fair. You get 1 per month, every 2 months, whatever. Lost a Dynamax Regirock. Yeah, they're a little bit tanky. Depends on what you're using. We've been doing them all day. They just take a long time, and that usually slows your shiny count down quite a bit, too, when you're in a battle for every 10 minutes. We'll see if this one wants to be good. I did see someone post, I think they're in Japan. That's what their game language looked like, but I already got a shundo of this, which is wild. How do you feel about the research tab update? It has not come to my game yet, but I have seen other people have it, and it doesn't look very good. I kind of don't like the update. Which, again, it's not currently on my account. They're, I guess, slowly rolling those out, but I don't like it. How long until Shiny Meltan returns? There's an event where it's coming back from sending a Pokemon to Pokemon Home. All right, if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. We're pretty close to the next like goal, man, so go ahead and drop a like. Let's hit 250 at least. And we have... Yo, let's go! Another one! A 1720, though. I think that's terrible. But another pile of chocolate pebbles. We're getting rewarded now. That gives me one to trade at least, too, right? This will be a great trade potential one. Okay, he's been caught. How bad are you? Ooh, yeah, that's Count Stonkula right there. That's not too good. Was that back-to-back? Where's the other one? Yo, I caught a lot of Pokemon since the last one. It was back-to-back raids. Sick. I can't be mad at it? I'm still going to be mad at it. Confirm Scopely's listening? If Scopely's listening, yo, sponsor me already, man. I could give them such good ideas for this game. But apparently they only want to hire greedy, dumb people. I'm just kidding, Scopely. You should still sponsor me. You guys are the coolest. I'd be so happy. I mean, I am pretty pumped. That wasn't up for debate. The first one is far better, though. This one is, I mean, even though he still kind of sucks, he's a 3-star. So for now, I'll keep that one, and then that one I'll probably, like, at some point mirror trade with somebody. That's the good thing with bad IVs. You can always just re-roll them. Grab these guys. Another fire type? You found Larvitar? Where was he? Alright, monkey. Marissa says congrats. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 2 of those in the day is not so bad. Things are looking up. And also we have Latito and Groudonius Maximus back-to-back up here. W. Girth. Who's Girth? Sounds like Girth Brooks? Girth Brooks? There's also a bull in the water. How is there no spawns here, man? Oh my god, Pokemon Go is going to drive me nuts. You have to be a full-on glitch expert to know how to navigate this game. Otherwise, you're walking around either spawn-locked or your game is lagging. Like, it's kind of ridiculous, man. See, now there's spawns. Like, I literally called that. Girth Brooks is wild. Just a thicker version of Mr. Brooks. Garth Brooks is watching the stream going, what in tarnation? We gotta sue this Pokemon guy. That's probably how he talks. Girth sounds like an old guy who fishes. Just a thick gentleman. I think that word is only used to measure one thing. And one thing only. I'm not going to say it. You guys can say it, but I'm not going to say it. Any tips for more spawns? You got to walk around. It depends on your area, right? But at the end of the day, you're going to have to go exploring and find some stuff. I can't be like, yo, turn around in a circle 4 times. You're going to have more spawns. You pretty much just have to go exploring and find where there's good spawn clusters in your area. Typically anywhere near Pokestops and gyms is going to have more spawns, though. Measuring bricks? It rhymes with Wiglet? I don't know if it rhymes with Wiglet. It might look pretty similar. But I can't speak as if it rhymes or not. Am I going to live stream GMAX Day? If so, what time zone are you in? I am in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, and I will be streaming that 2 days. So I'm going to be doing on Friday night for me the remote raids early, and then on Saturday when the event is actually live for me, I'll be doing it again. So we will have 2 different live streams for the GMAX. Wallbreads, what's up? Catch 10 Pokemons. There should be a Wiglet over here. And then we're going to do Groudonius Maximus, Regirock, and Latios. Yeah, we got a pile. Look at that. A cluster of legendaries right there. Look at them all packed into a nice corner. Ripe for the plucking. Mary, what's up? Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, man. It is free. Helps out the channel a ton. And also like the freaking stream, because that's also free. The times that we're giving stuff away, people like the stream. And if I'm not, they're like, nah, I'm not going to hit a button that's free. But like the freaking streams. And not a shiny. So that's good. Gonna get 1 more spawn, and then we're going to hop in. My best GMAX? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not shiny again. My favorite GMAX. If we go to Gigantamax. My favorite is this guy. Zardomus Maximus. He's a Walmart Shundo. And then the Gengi Shelto as well, which is pretty nice. Let's go with Latios. I choose Latios. It's my button, and I will hit it if I want to, says Banzuki. You know what? I respect that. You have morals, and you're sticking to them, and I respect it at least. Sweet. Water says, I subbed you. Thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate that, dude. It is the freest way to help the channel keep on doing what it does. Sweet. Let's also get Gary in here, because Gary's kind of itching to get back in some battles. It's been all G-Max today. People not feeling the Latios? No love for Latios? Also, I told you guys, like, the first hour of today, there was that pothole I, like, rolled my ankle in. It is, not too good. I've been walking on it since, obviously. It is like, it's like a loading in pain. I think it's getting swollen is what it is. It's been a long time since I hurt myself on a stream, but I hate to admit it, I think that's what happened. I'm back, driving to work. Are we going to abandon Latios? It looks like no one's down for Latios. Okay, me and Lunch are. Me and Lunch have this. Been banned Zuki. What about canned Zuki? Like where they sell like cans of Zuki. The 3-piece McNugget meal. Is my foot okay? Yeah, it's alright. It was one of those things, like, you know when you're like randomly walking, went into like a pothole and it kind of like rolled on its side? And I was like, that kind of hurt. And then it was like fine for a bit. And I think like the more stationary you are, it kind of like starts to swell. Lunch is coming to rub it. I play Pokemon Go. You're in the right place. No, it's fine. Like I said, I haven't hurt myself on a stream for a while, but I think I definitely rolled it back there. It doesn't feel not too good. But let's see if Latios can cheer us up. I'm not even going to read that one, Banzuki. Or Lunches. I got Sketcher, mate. What's that? Shoes? How do I join an open raid like this? Well, so I do add YouTube members. If you remember the YouTube channel, I do add friends that do that. And if you don't want to be a member, we do have a Discord channel where you can add other people and try to organize your own raids. 26 years old and already with Skechers. I never snap my foot, says Loke. I don't know if it has to do with the footwear. I think it was more so I stepped in a pothole. There's like a bunch of big potholes back there. Love summoning Lunch with a good comment. Old man shoes? It's funny when you say not too good. Well, unfortunately I say it a lot. It's one of those things that's living in Canada, you kind of get accustomed to saying about most things. Dude, this laddie is like feast or famine. I mention this every stream. We either have like 12 people in the raids or no one wants to touch it with like a 12-foot pole. Cuckoo bananas. What do they cook in those potholes? Mainly like skunk soup. A couple of possums in there. Whatever's available. We're not picky. Yeah, Banzuki, that's usually what will draw them in. I've been better about not just flat out reading Banzuki and Lunch's comments. Because usually I read them out loud and I'm like, oh, shouldn't have said that. Potluck soup. I one time heard from a friend. He went to a party with, let's just call them hill folk. And everyone who showed up was bringing something to add to the stew, apparently. And people were just dumping in like all kinds of animals. Squirrels and possums and all kinds of other stuff. And I guess these dudes ate it. They just made one big family stew of all kinds of different roadkills and ate them. Which sounds crazy. But I guess that's how they do it up in the hills. I'm very offended, says Lunch. The shiny pothole. Garlic says no. And here we go, come on. Think you asked before, but I might have forgotten about your answer. Are you Dutch? Oh, Loke might be. I was gonna say I'm not. That's how I'm trying to be, says Coach. What, eating a bunch of skunks from a family pot of critters? 2K is. Tadbulb again. Sounded some good protein. Pace is just worried about getting a swole. He's like, yo, I'm down to eat skunk if they have high protein, man. Skunk it up. I just realized no event again this week. I know. I want to get a beer with Coach so badly. I feel like you would have a good time, but eventually the bartender in security would tell you all to leave. Coach would mention how bricked up he is, and the bartender would be like, you know what? I can't deal with that again. If he has one more, if he has more than one, call me. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. If he gets I was gonna say the same thing, 4 to 5 ratio for Coach, it'll become very unhinged. We have the 2-piece McNugget meal so far. Sweet. A brick-free zone? Loke says you are Dutch? Yeah, Coach, I'm pretty careful with them now. There's certain people I know to pre-screen the comments. I typically just try to read them all out as is, but now I've been trying to be better with pre-reading them before I publicly announce them for obvious reasons. What's in raids? There is Regirock, Latios, and also Groudon. This one is a Groudon. Dude, is no one down for these? Okay, let's do Regirock then. People only want to do the most expensive annoying raids. Let's do that then. Alright, this one, let's do that. Hop on in. Because for me, I don't really care which ones we do, but kind of gearing on the side of saving most resources for G-Max in the weekend. Loke says Regirock. Alright, the 4-piece McNugget meal. I need a members chat that's an extra layer that you need to sign an NDA before you enter that lets you talk to Coach. I'll buy this whole chat a beer anytime I see them, says Coach. Yeah, Tapu Koko is coming. The annoying raids. They're not really annoying, they just take a long time, man. I usually like to walk and catch stuff, but everyone wants to do these, so I'm down for whatever. I'm down to do what everyone else wants to do. See my shiny Ditto? I can show you after this. I can't show you in a raid, though, because it doesn't let me do that. Dude, Reggie. Oh my god, he literally just one-shotted my doggo right before we maxed. I should call you Coach Boris Uncle B? Is everyone Uncle Boris to you Irish? I don't know. Why not 6? Wait, why not 6 nugs? Why 4? You mean players? Or you mean chicken nuggets? I don't understand the question. Also, I'm leaning on a wooden boat right now. I'm not even kidding you. It looks like an old-timey boat with a wooden deck on it. Not too sure when this arrived here. Is he hard? Well, he's made from rocks, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty hard. I would say yes. You're Uncle Boris, but I should call you Coach Boris? Why has everyone got to be Boris, though? Yeah, we're going to fail this, man. I've already been one-shotted twice. It literally just keeps attacking my doggos. We are 100% going to fail this. Is he bricked up? He is, yeah. Yeah, if you look at him, he's literally made from bricks. That's what I mean. These raids take so long, and they're so annoying, especially if we don't have, the best team going in. Last name, I am from Brabant. I don't know where that is. Sounds cool, though. Boris Johnson. I don't know if that's the Boris he means. Hey, KY, thanks for the sub, man. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be not a win. How do people solo these? I don't think they do. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 people have, but it's definitely not an easy solo. Okay, let me scroll back and see who's in here. This has happened a lot, man, where we have to keep, going and making sure we have the same people. Let me try to see. Did it even show me? Because, yeah, we need the same people to hop back in, so I'm going to try to go look for it on the chat phone. Boris the Bear from 64 Zoo Lane? I have no idea what we're talking about. Are we speaking a different language? What's Zoo Lane? Is that a game? Okay, so it looks like we had Lugia Lover, we had Darth, and we had Lucas in here. Okay, so make sure you guys hop in when we try this again. I hope this one is not going to be another 45-minute fiasco, though. Banzuki says Greek. Is Blade not fighting? No, Behemoth Blade is Steel Attack. Can on this one, Charlie, so we have to get the same people in. No, I don't think it was Kez Garlic. It was on a different one. Yeah, looks like we had Lugia, Darth, and Lucas, which is prone. I'll stay until just so everyone knows to re-lobby it again. You see what I mean, though? These battles are kind of, I don't know. No, I just looked, Charlie. You're not in this one. I have it paused on my chat phone right now. If you were in one, it was with a different lobby, I think. Hold on. Wait, what? Maybe you're right. Dude, these are pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Okay. Not too good. Like, trying to scroll on my chat phone to see who's in these is, like, the biggest pain in the butt, man. Yeah, you were, Charlie. Okay, it looks like Kez and Lugia were in this one. What is going on? Am I tripping, man? Yeah, you were, Kez. Okay. I thought you meant the one before that. Okay, let's do it again. Make sure you snipe on in if you're in this. I'm gonna get, I think... Let's go with those, and then I'll bring the Zacian as well. Yeah, nice. There we go. Went back to check. No, I know you did. I'm, like, literally looking. I can't show you in the camera, or it'll crash stuff. But when I go to look back in the chat phone, it was somehow looking at a raid from, like, an hour ago. Because the fast-forward system sucks here. Too much Toad School? What's too much Toad School? Good fill of the lobby? Alright, well, hopefully we don't get targeted 1,000 times. Hopefully this is a nice, easy-peasy lemon squeezy. Stone Edge, noise. Yeah, these should be around all week, I was saying before. Like, these should be around until the weekend, at least. So, ready for the G-Max Charizard? Yeah. Yeah, G-Max we're going to be going pretty hard on. It's only a 3-hour event, though, keep in mind. And, of course, you can remote them out of your time zone, but your in-person event, I believe, is only from 2 to 5 p.m. Okay, this one's already going a lot better. Has Gordon been good today? Ramsey? No shiny Groudons today. No shiny Groudon Ramses yet. Some cool guy, what's up? Only 3 hours? Yeah, Callie, I think it's a raid day. So raid weekends, they have them, like, obviously all weekend, but I do believe that it's a 2 to 5 hour, or 2 to 5 p.m. event. What Kanto should I focus on? I would go for Zard and Gengar, if I were you. Zard and Gengar seem like the best ones. Okay, this one's looking more promising. Yeah, Zap, it's been crazy. Like, Groudon, like I said before, obviously I do get shinies from raids sometimes, but historically, I've still never got a Shundo from, like, 40,000 raids lifetime. So, I mean, raids are not usually where I get the best luck. Tis 2 to 5. For the first week, I called you Uncle Boris. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you say I sound like your teacher or something like that? Able to get a shiny double XS Regirock. Dang, dude. Tiny shiny Reggie's awesome. Won't be in much of those raids, says Banzuki. Well, I'm gonna stream them the night before, too. Like, I'm gonna remote them from New Zealand on Friday night. So if you guys want to do RSVPs then, that'll be available, too. And then I'll be doing the actual in-person event, like I said, from 2 to 5 Saturday. So there should be a couple options to get in raids. Not on Saturday, says Wanzuki. Had to deal with something in Discord, says Nick. That's not good. That was someone else? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, yeah, someone used to always say I sounded like their English teacher. And then I kind of pretended that I was for a bit. 7% from Parma? Garlic is the biggest fan of Discord. She loves it there. She's a Discord girl. Earthquake. Ooh, that's not good. I have a shield on this Zama, but I think Earthquake pretty much one-shots it either way. Gotta be a member, Waterboy. I do add members, YouTube members that is, and if you don't want to do that, we do have a Discord channel. The Discord is free. You can hop in there and try to meet other friends. I'm a cretin I cannot deny, says Parma. Can you remove me from the remote tag? Oh, you're in that in Discord? How many shinies today? 2. They've both been Regirocks. I haven't, unfortunately, played the game the way that I truly like to today, really. We've kind of just been standing in place Dynamax raiding, which is fine, but I usually prefer to, like, adventure and use the daily incense and stuff. So, less shinies because we've been playing this way. But that's alright. As long as everyone likes to do these and gets in raids, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna fail this one, man. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to buy a mushroom again? Alright, if you're in here, hop back in. Before we even did this, I was like, this is gonna be an annoying raid. I already knew it. So the same people, let's get the same people back in. Hey, Discord so much. I mean, Discord in theory can be fun. And, what am I missing in here? It was Darth, right? He likes to walk and talk. He does. Was it Lugia? Was it Lugia or was it Darth? Okay, we gotta relobby. Loke, try not to hop in, man. Someone's gonna lose a raid pass. So if you're not who is ever already in here, do not hop in on that one. Which spoof? This is what I use. Use your feet, man. Go outside. Don't be cheating in the game. I play outside. I know, it's crazy. But yeah, I do walk around. Okay, hop on in if you're the same people. Do not hop in if you're not the same people. And we like to listen and raid. Okay, let's get Lucas. There we go. What's up, Miko? Okay, we're almost there. If we get Kez, then we're good. I hope we win this one, man. Dude, what just happened? It's ready, then kick someone already. Oh my god, okay. Lobby it one more time. This is fun. This is fun. Let's hopefully get the right lobby this time. BT's 100% foot powered. Yeah, people see that I don't have any of the stupid spoofing icons and they want to know how they can have those to cheat and stuff, but the fact is, it's just I'm playing legitimate. Dude, it's glitched again. It says 3 people. Oh my god. Okay, let me restart the game. I don't know. Check DL guy for this. Yeah, I'm probably going to let it run out, honestly. Hasn't been, I mean, like, standing here doing this is kind of not a barrel of monkeys fun for me, so we'll see how I'm feeling after this. Let's try it again. Feels so weird seeing you not walking around today after all the routes. Yeah, that's what I mean. I like to play that way, but we're trying to do these. It's, yeah. How do you know if some people spoof? They might use remote passes? Well, people are asking me how to spoof, so that's how I know they spoof. To be fair, a barrel of monkey sounds like a bad time. I mean, I don't mind doing these, but man, we've had several instances today where it's 45 minutes of standing doing the same Regirock, so I do like streaming and playing the game, but it has to be fun to keep me doing it. Today has been fun until these battles. Hey, Corey, what's up, man? Okay, hopefully it doesn't hit with a bunch of earthquakes again. This one's already going better, though, I think. Yeah, it's already going better. It's been extremely kind of you to be so patient with the battles, says Marissa. Oh, you don't have to thank me. I appreciate it. Honestly, it's fun doing these, but everyone enjoys different things in the game, right? Some people love raid days where you just spam out raids. Some people like hunting daily incense. People like hunting wild spawns, whatever. For me, I like exploring and walking around, especially too. It's like -2 today, so it's kind of like standing and tapping on the same raid for an hour is, let's just say it's not the best. The medals make you play the game? The medals make you play every part of the game? Yeah, kind of. I mean, if you want to get those done, for sure. I do enjoy all aspects of the game, but like I said before, everyone has a unique style, and it's something different that drives them to be interested in playing. Chimeko agreed? What's up, Malik? All right, this one's going a lot better. I think we got some shrooms. Nice. Don't want to be a jerk who streams with a loud chime. Wait. Jerk on the stream with the loud chimes. Street, not stream. I was going to say, what do you mean on the stream? How's life? It's good, man. How about you? It's good. We're about to get ourselves our third shiny pile of rocks here, I hope. Also, this week, by the end of the week, leading into the G-Max day, we're supposed to finally have, like, bearable weather in Canada, which I'm very excited for. Have some sunshine and stuff. Garlic says too loud. Yeah, people that have wind chimes, I can deal with wind chimes in small doses, but hearing them all day, they are pretty loud. It's kind of annoying, especially the high-pitched ones. Yeah, this one's way better. Garlic says bearable. Prettier than those creepy bells. Yeah, the bells at the church. I don't understand how those even work. I've asked Nate and other locals. Like, they're supposed to go off at 6, and for some reason, they just go off whenever they feel like it. It'll be like 4:45 and they go off. You know how my dad feels about them? Yeah, my dad rages. My dad will say every swear word under the sun if he hears a wind chime. It's like a trigger for him. I don't know why. Your team is using fire types? Hard to win? We mean like other people? Yeah, it depends what they're attacking with, I guess. As long as we win, though, I don't care. This one, yeah, there we go. All right, 1784. Good luck, everyone in here. We got it done. And just in time, because these reset every hour. It's 5:55, so these were about to be, like, done for that, and that would have sucked. But maybe we'll go 3 for 3, because our last 2 of these shined. What do we got? Come on. No shiny and a 1736. Almost a 1738. Reese would have been so happy if that was the case. Also, holy Abra party here. Just a full shift for a Regirock raid. Also, the Fire Duck. We still need a lot of fire types to get those Zard quests done. Yeah, only on YouTube. The reason why is I like to be able to read chat and stuff. And it's really hard to do that if you're streaming on TikTok and Twitch at the same time. YouTube is glitchy? In which way? I think YouTube works good. I think it depends on internet connection and stuff. Myself a Shundo Kartana? Really? Dude, Shundo Kartana's crazy, man. What's up, Bowen? I actually want to start trading for Kartanas because it's so good. I don't love the design of the Pokemon, but I think that it's just a good one to have. You got a 1732, a 1734, and a 36. Yeah, maybe it's coming. You could be right. Mr. Fungi. Catch 10 Pokemon gives us a terrible cast form. I think it's closer to the 700 mark for that. Also, no birds today, which again, I can't really blame it on bad luck. We didn't really go anywhere. We pretty much just stood around raiding. How dare you insult my boy? Second Shundo Ultra Beast, wow. Yeah, I like the Ultra Beast shinies quite a bit. I know not a lot of people love the Ultra Beast, but I think they're cool. Mr. Lickitung, that used to be shiny boosted. It's kind of funny that things that used to be perma boosted are like rare-ish to see now. Like, especially Lickitung is one that you won't often even see spawn, let alone shine. There's another Regito's gonna reset here. The question is, do we want to do it? I mean, I guess probably will. Hey, what's up, Boogs? How you doing? Galarian Articuno, the bad throw on Saturday? I've seen more birds caught on bad throws than I have excellence. I've honestly seen some people that catch them by hitting them like in the feet, man. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Kes says, thanks, BT. I used the mush in the last one. So glad I managed to get one. Got a 1743. Hey, no worries. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, we got a little bit unlucky with that one. It kept us the first 2 times. It was using Earthquake. So it was a pain in the butt, but I'm glad that we won. I'm just glad that no one lost a raid pass. Because that is the worst case scenario. Saw Moltres and Articuno 5 minutes apart. Dang. I've had that a couple times, Rilo. Not often, but like every now and then, they come like in very quick succession. Cool though. I mean, that's a money spot for you to hunt. Which I'm sure you already know. Let's do like that for now. Can I use Gigantamax Machamp for Regirock? Yep. That'd be a good counter, actually. Fighting is good, steel's good, water's good, grass is good. The best are probably going to be, though, fighting and steel, to be honest. The problem is with the steel types is that it runs Earthquake and Focus Blast, so it does have some things that counter those pretty well. But the steel types probably have the highest damage output, I think. Heal up these boys. This is going to reset in 18 seconds. So let's just wait for it to reset, obviously. Because, yeah, in the event that one's not successful, that one would be a one and done. Also the mushroom. Nah, Kristen, you good. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I just saw that now. I'm trying to cross the road. I just saw his comment now. Alright, let me get one more spawn. One more spawnito, and then we'll hop in here. Also check my balloon, too. Dragon, perhaps? Buff physique isn't for show. Let me do the grunt, and then we'll do Reggie. Yeah. That sounds good. Because this one I'd like to actually get the Mankey. I think the Shiny Shadow Annihilate would look amazing. And it can have, like, I think Timber and something else I'm forgetting. Dude, yeah, the battles are broken. Alright, we got someone coming in and making multiple new accounts. Might have to just up the sub time to 5 minutes or something like that. That usually gets rid of them. Also, while we do this battle, I'm gonna chill in here. Might as well chill in the car. I knew it, says Kristen. Yeah, I could kind of see that one coming. Hey, Sandy, what's up? It's 12 at night. Can I go to bed? Put some ice in the ankle? Thanks, man. Garlic, it's up to you if you really care to. My laptop is open, so if you want to, you can. You just gotta go to the edit thing, but it's totally up to you. Just might make it easier for modding and stuff. Samran, what's up, dude? Alright, she is shocked. This was the Mankey, though. The one that I wanted. Oh my god, so many animations. Come on. And... oh, look at us, the Hitmonlee. The only time you ever get the second one is when you don't want it. I guess a shiny would have been cool. The shiny Dynamax Ho-Oh? Okay, let's do this. And a Rocket Radar. Oh my god, gems! Alright, well, after all those, if you want to snipe into this one, let's do it. Don't know how many more of these are going to run, to be honest, so if you want to hop in this one, hopefully make it in. Sweet. Nice. Got back-to-back Shiny Shadow Dynamax Regirocks at a 98 and the Shiny Hitmonchan soon after. That's pretty random. Alright. I got a whole team of Zamas. I'm going to keep these, I think. I was going to put a Zacian in, but I think all these have the shield unlocked. Let's go with that. Alright. Yeah, we know Pokemon Go. Ready for a challenge? Max Monday is here. We've been raiding these all day, Pokemon Go. Just so you know. Yeah, this glitch seems like it's here to stay. This one that's been happening all day. Can't wait for Dynamax Registeel. Dude, this is the same thing that's been happening. I get one-shotted before I can even participate in the battle. Ah, dude, okay, I just lost both my Mons before... oh my god. Dude, these are insane. Have you level 50 to Eternatus? No, it's level like 47 and a half or something, I think. I'm pretty much out of Pokemon before we've even maxed the first time. That's craziness. Literally in the app? What's that mean? Like the notification? They always do that for like raid days and stuff now. They always have like a little thing pop up being like, hey, there's more whatever is appearing in the wild. Which I guess is nice. It should probably only notify you though if your game isn't already open. Seems like everyone's using good counters in this one, but I'm going to be, unfortunately, cheering soon. Couldn't believe it, but one of my turns was a 96? 15 attack, 15 HP. Nice. Yeah, J Radish, I literally reset the game data and download assets on a daily basis. I get the weirdest glitches in this, man. I don't know. I mean, there's only so much you can do by trying to download things. I mean, Pokemon Go, it's ultimately their fault. They just need to be fixing their game more. You got this, pink doggy? Ah, I smash now. The Earthquake goes through a shield and the entire dog, which is crazy. But we still have 8 Pokemon in here. I think these guys got it. Been noticing that most of these raids, it's just like RNG based, but a lot of the times they get targeted like immediately with the dogs. Gotta quit missing invites, Roberto. They fill quick, man. The problem is you can only have 3 players join. So by the time I even send them, they're usually just like immediately full. Pokemon glitch? Doggos are not good tanks for this? No, they're good attackers. They're good attackers, but yeah, I could switch the team to, like, Blissey or something. After doing, like, a gazillion of these today, though, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the G-Max ones. Dogs cannot survive Earthquake? None of them can, because I'm using, my level 50s have a shield, and the shield plus the whole dog goes. Which means there's no scenario you could have, survive that with a dog. Hey, Witch Cat, what's up? How many shinies? Got 2 shiny Regirocks so far. Hopefully 3 right here. Random, but if I get a normal bottle cap, would get my Hundo Black Kyurem. I mean, the Kyurems are a great use for bottle cap. I would agree. All right, good luck, guys. 1784 is the Hundo. The Crispy Hundinio. I have 2 so far, like I said, but they're both kind of trashy IVs. Can we get a good one? Come on. No, in a 1723. A wimpy one again. The only plus to doing these when you don't get anything good is you still get a lot of Stardust. Like, we probably went up 400-ish K, I think. Any strats on getting a Shiny Shadow Magikarp? It's got to do a lot of cliffs, man. The cliffs are how you get them. Which, oh my god, there's none in the entire city. Dude, Pokemon Go is... We didn't do any of those today either. We literally didn't do any of those. But yeah, we did get the two Chocolate Pebble guys today. Which I'm just happy to have this, honestly. Like, the Regice took me a while. I'm happy to get this guy early. But guys, on that note, I am going to wrap for the day. My foot is kind of killing me after rolling it back there. And I think we got our fill of the Regis for one day. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. I will be live again tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel, all that stuff. You know when to go live. But again, big thank you for watching today, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, and I will see you on the next one.